We live. It's been a while, boys and girls. It has been a while, but we are live. We are live. We are live. And it's time to have some juice. We gotta move this. Oh no. We gotta move this then. Boom. Boom. Let's pop out chat real quick. Got the cats in here. The kitties in here. All right. If you're just coming in, say what's up. If nobody's coming in, that's cool too. It is what it is. It's been a while since we have live streamed, guys. Oh no. Then gaming, what's up, bro? I'm good, man. I've been working. I got home on Monday and had to go straight to work on Tuesday. Tomorrow and the next day are my first 2 days off, and like actual like days off from casting, from my day job, everything for a while. Been a while. It's been a while since I've been able to sit in this room and stream, which is honestly nuts as well. Super crazy. Need some like background music, boys. The 126 win streak is over. I haven't watched the games yet. I have not watched the games yet. I really just haven't even been able to, honestly. It's been crazy. We've been busy, to say the least. Want some background music? What's up, Arn? How's it going? Johnson, how's it going, guys? Playing checkers when I'm playing chess. Gotta move fast so I stay on my test. Damn, what is that? Is that song gonna give me copyright? Kind of sound like it's going hard though. Cool like that. Had to show it to the crew. Told them go and let it true. You can be who you wanna be. Look at me, I'm living proof. Game time from the mind strictly. What is that, bro? Why is SPS going so hard? Hold on. I ain't about to lose, I'm about to win. What? That's the SPS starting song? Golly. No S tomorrow, I did not. Look it up real quick. Is that me? Was it because of the Attack on Titans reference I made? Did you go hard for me, bro? I've been needing a good... As a Jamaru. Let's see, bro. Oh, Attack on Red Giants. I was about to say I'm proud stealing from Gani.
Good. Masabi ko lang galingin mo dahil dudurugin ka na ng mga bata mo.
Guys, it's really tough to come back. Like
Kumar, bro. She walked into the bush and died. She face checked the bush, so I called her Kumar. Nice, you just never heard that term before. Like Kumar Kyrie, right? Isn't that right? What do you mean, what did I mean? Nicolette Kumar, she walked into the bush and died. Am I saying it wrong?
It's actually really...
I was about to say I'm proud stealing from Ghani. LOL, not you. But Attack on... I did make the Attack on Titans reference. I'm confused.
It's facts, not jinx. It's a fact.
It's fact, but that's why I say if they really do make a comeback, you should get checked on it.
Yeah, if YRG get a comeback, then I will accept it. Okay, guys, then I will accept it.
Mirko, did you see that Cram flickered?
Huh? Oh no, Cram! See, guys?
He flickered.
Cram flick.
What do you mean, no, nada? Kumar. Like, isn't Kumar... I asked Mirko too. Kumar is talking about, like, going into the bush. When you call someone something Kumar.
It's over. GG. No, it's over. There's no way. There's absolutely no chance. Dude, hit turret.
Like,
they're hitting turret. GG.
it's a joke on... Kumar means something else. Like, there's a whole word that goes... I know there's a whole, like, sentence that goes along with Kumar. It's talking about, like, he walked into the bush or something like that. But they call... The joke is Kyrie Kumar, because he went into the bush and died in M5 Grand Finals, Game 7. I just made the reference because Nicolette walked into the bush. I thought it fit. Nice, who's never even heard the Kumar term, so he didn't catch it. He was like, "What'd you just say?"
Holy shit! Yo! Look at them! Oh my god! Look at Sanji! Look at Carl! Yo! The invincible run is over!
My chat not working?
I mean, they're always the villain of the MLBB, right?
Yeah, they are. They're always the villains.
They are. They're always the villains.
Damn! The streak is over!
Oh my goodness, TLP.
Oh.
Are you also going to HOK, OSX, and Manjin transferred? Is that official? Manjin officially transferred? Damn, bro. OSX, maybe not as surprised. Manjing transferring, though? That's crazy. And he didn't really get stolen. MLBB let him go. I mean, listen, I will say this much. It's not like, I don't know, man. MLBB needs to step up their game a little bit, man. If they don't want to lose a lot of casters. If they don't want to just, I mean, second most viewed esports, and I think they should be paying like it's the second most viewed esports. And yeah, man. That's not even just me. Like, that's like, I think that's just like there's a issue right now. I think just globally in terms of like comparative to what a lot of other esports pay their casters. MLBB could do a little better, especially for guys that have been around a very long time. Like for me, as essentially new to the scene, like it's understandable if I'm making a certain rate. But I think like guys like that have been around since M1 days, you know. I don't know, man. Watch me get in trouble for talking about. Like it's, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully they understand that like HOK is going to come in very aggressive. They're already showing extreme aggression. Like I love MLBB to death, and I don't want to switch. Like I will never go cast HOK most likely. But oh, look who it is.
And only 6 teams were able to move forward to the playoffs. But now we find ourselves in a position that we're only down to 3. We made core memories along the way.
I will probably never
remarkable games filled with joy and the agony.
Like I will probably never go cast HOK. If I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna switch to like a whole nother game. Like I've been really wanting to get into casting TFT and some other genres and stuff like that. I don't think I'll catch HOK. Like I don't know if they offered, I might, but there's nothing really. I don't think there's like I don't think there's a chance for NA to get a huge scene of HOK. Like if MLBB doesn't pop off in NA, HOK probably isn't going to pop off in NA. I don't hear anything about NA getting a scene. Like if a league started here or something, then maybe. Like I'm not saying I wouldn't cast for HOK if the offer was there. But I don't know. I'd be more like if I'm gonna do another game, I think it'd be better to like move to another and I don't want to move, like that's the thing, I still want to cast MLBB, but I would like to start casting some other stuff. But what I will say is like I just think that yeah, for me, I just don't think HOK, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of hype around it, and I worry that it's not gonna I think it's going to be very similar to like Wild Rift or whatever. Like, I don't know if it's actually going to be able to compete with MLBB. But that's not going to stop casters and a lot of people from moving over if the pay's right, man. And MLBB does need to keep up. One question, is Milo the GOAT of NA? No. I mean, I don't even know for. Oh, so there's been no actual. All right, so there's been no actual announcement that Manjing is actually transferring to HOK. So so this is actually just rumors, is what you guys are saying, but he's not in the PH caster lineup.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming.
I think a lot of casters just, I don't know, man.
And DHL.
Mohon maaf guys atas hasil yang buruk. Terima kasih atas dukungan kepada roster-roster baru kami. Anak-anak muda ini mereka semua prodigi Malaysia. So aku harap korang
Hey,
bisa support
this cat, bro. Did y'all see my jersey, baby? Bro, why do they keep asking me? Guys, how many times are you guys going to learn? Stop asking me what team we're supporting.
I feel really good because we have the chance
Stop asking me what team we're supporting.
Masasabi ko po na hindi pa po ito yung parang pinaka-top 4 namin. Feel ko marami pa kaming kailangan i-adjust and kailangan pa namin po talaga mag-improve day by day.
They're going straight for the base. JP quickly pushes the round down. The round is being popped. They're going straight for it, and they end it, breaking the 126-day win streak. It's TLPH showing that the Udu Red Giants are just human.
Len, what's up?
Today, this loss is really meaningful, and I can say happiest loss that I ever felt. Appreciate that you guys broke our win streak because we are no longer have any pressure, so we can play our best.
Sanford, Sanji, Centrex.
Namin to pang MPL, so yun.
Centrex goes kind of hard.
Deserving talaga and
Centrex goes kind of hard. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Eterna, and we are for the last game of the lower bracket series. This is Fcap up against SRG.
As well as Chantel. Now,
Sorry, Turna.
we started
Just messing with you.
the group stage with 12 teams, but today we can only crown one. Who will it be? As Team Liquid, they are waiting atop of the mountain in the grand finals for their current opponent. Will it be the
Guys, it's been a minute. I gotta let out all my goofy.
I mean, one, I'm just preparing for the.
I don't know what it's gonna be, guys.
Especially today. This is again the format of the playoffs bracket.
Yeah, looking at the bracket, a lot has happened already.
SRG 3-0. It's very possible.
It's that time of the day again we get to say goodbye to another team, but it's gonna be probably one of the best matches for SPS Season 5. It's YRG and Fcap. And I wasn't expecting actually that yesterday was going to be a long day for everyone.
SPS, I will say this. They're doing it right, bro. They're Their setup. Their setup is a vibe, bro. The relaxed set, chilling in chairs. I love this so much. This is my favorite type of casting setup. Like, I wish MLBB did this more. That's what I heard. There's going to be another SPS this year, which is Liddy. Muhammad, what's up, bro?
So is this the day that we are going to be seeing yet another Filipino team just slash over these giants from Malaysia?
I want to answer that this might be it, but looking at how YRG actually plays,
Chantel. Chantel is my new,
Philippines versus the Philippines Grand Finals again.
I think Chantel's my new caster crush.
We are also world
Kidding.
champions, right?
Is something up with my mic right now? Chantel, bum 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 bum.
Win streak days are over. Now they can enjoy. They can be themselves in a way that, yeah.
Did I break it?
Pressure, but remember, one more match towards the grand finals. Let's see. Best of 5 though. It's gonna be full action packed.
Yeah, because even in the match,
Bro, why didn't I stream yesterday? Guys, I have been working my ass off, guys.
Falcons AP Brand had a look at that match and, you know, studied a bit, right? Okay, so maybe this is the way. Oh, okay, we can do this, we can do that, we can do this. But of course, all
Guys,
these teams
I have
are
been
fighting for something. And it's
working
not
my
just
ass
about
off. That's why.
carrying the title, and it's not just bragging rights, but it's also the prize pool that you guys are.
That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I got off the so I had a 9-hour delay in Dubai on my way home. I'll give you guys the lowdown real quick, all right? I'll give you guys the lowdown real quick. What the hell? Mutiny on the bounty? On my way back home from MWI, I take a 2-hour flight to Dubai International. In Dubai, I'm supposed to sit there for about 3 hours. And then come to Newark, which is in New Jersey, and then home. In Dubai, my flight gets delayed. I gotta sit there for 9 hours, bro. I sit in that airport for 9 hours. It's the middle of the night, so I can't even like leave the airport and go out and about, you know. It's the middle of the night. I'm also broke. And I gotta go. So I sit there for 9 hours. Instead of getting home at like, instead of finally getting home after all the flying and everything, I travel for like 33 hours. And instead of getting home at like 1 p.m. or something like that, 12 p.m., I get home at like 10:30 p.m. I fall asleep at like 12 or 1. And I gotta wake up the next morning to be at work at 11 a.m. for a 12-hour manager shift. And I have not had a day off since then. I just got tonight. I worked my last big long shift, and I'm off the next 2 days. And I am finally just on break and can enjoy some watching some games with you guys. It's been a hell of a week. It's been a hell of a 5 weeks, guys. It's been a hell of a 6 weeks. From MSC to flying back home for 5 days, to flying back out for MWI, to flying back.
Hopefully, I'm very optimistic that they can beat SRG today all the way going home. Hopefully, but they are not that easy to fight on. Good luck, AP Brent.
And I would say final 2 questions. How do you feel looking at the performance of Team Luka Philippines, which I feel like is stronger than even what we saw in the previous tournament?
Well, I can say that they are in the momentum. They're not even lose any game series yet. So hopefully they'll be Philippines versus Philippines in the finals. Liquid is still on their momentum.
I kind of want the Liquid versus SRG rematch, bro.
Champion for the ESL or Snapdragon.
All right, finally, how does it feel watching all those games here in Malaysia? And you said that TLPH is going to be the champions, but what do you think is going to be the total game score for the grand finals?
I can say best of 7, right? 4-2, maybe.
4-2. All right, there you go. That's Al. Now, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Mine's Al, and we got to find
I have not watched the
someone
previous
else here.
game, no.
We don't have to find. We know it is. Come here, man. First of all, how are you? You got the...
Hey, guys.
What does it say?
I'm very confused.
Merah kuning selamanya, which means...
I'm very confused about something. So, it's Sangalore Red Giants, or is it Udo Red Giants? Is it YRG or is it SRG? I'm confused, guys. Someone help me out. No, bro. Lord Farquaad, no, bro. No, bro. Esmer, bro. Ain't a single girl. A single girl in NWI built like Esmeralda, bro. Esmeralda's a woman. Esmeralda's a mommy, bro. Don't compare girls to mommies.
Now I gotta ask, Udare Giants, we're going up against Falcons AP Brand. What is your expectation for that match?
Mesti jadi sengit lah. For the match, I think will be competitive, and then also SRG will be win.
SRG will win that one.
Bro, here we go.
SRG going to the grand finals can defeat Team Liquid Echo?
Yes.
No, this jersey has, bro. I'm not. Listen, I don't want a jersey with my name on it. I'm a player jersey guy. You got to understand. Here in the USA, it's like if you're gonna get a basketball jersey, you're not gonna get a Bulls jersey with your name on it. You're gonna get a Bulls jersey with Michael Jordan's name on it. You're not gonna get a fucking Golden State jersey with your name on it. You're gonna get one with Steph Curry's name on it. You know, and like, you know, you want the player jersey. So you know, we had to come through with the 40 jersey, baby. The Sanford the Kid. 40 the Kid.
We from Selangor White. We still support our country, Malaysia.
There you go. You guys heard it here. No matter what happens, they're very proud of Udare Giants. Thank you very much, Hidayat. I'm gonna let you enjoy the show. My name is Afel, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the show. So, let's start the match.
Ow, LaFell. What? Why did he smack us with the
Yeah,
mic?
that
Can you
was-
not? That
Oh,
hurt. But thank you.
Thank you. Slightly uncalled for. But yeah. Team Liquid, man. Team KDA for
Oh, wow.
almost 5. There's a huge, well, there's a slight gap, of course, towards the Fcap. But
Guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've not watched any SPS.
Yeah, I'm
I have not
surprised
watched
that
a
it was
drop
actually- or it is
of
actually
SPS. I am
Falcons
complete, bro.
next to them
The past week,
in, KDA.
I have
All along,
completely
I thought it
stepped
was,
away from
Red
MLBB.
Giants, but yeah, a lot of
I'm
focus
just jumping back in.
probably on kills and assists because they're playing really fast.
So I don't even know if Carl
Recently,
Teasy
with
is
the
good on
adjustment
it
of
since,
Carl Teasy using
like,
the
if his
assassin hero segment.
assassins are better since MSC. I haven't seen anything.
Assists towards
high.
Team Liquid PH. If you compare to the second, even 500.
So now let's take a recap into the MVP leaderboard,
Ooh.
right? Throughout the entirety of SPS this times. Carl Teasy has been able to pick up that MVP 11 times. So you can imagine he's actually the only one on the board from Team Liquid. And then we can see from the other side of Falcons AP Bren, it's Super Marco at 7.
You can even see in the picture that we know that Carl TC is having a great time in SPS. But yeah, the numbers show that with the changes again on how they draft, it means that they're playing well with Carl TC as the one of probably the main damager for their team.
It's going to be crazy to see how the adjustments from all of the teams as well. And Carl TZ and Sakai's are the only jungler in this top 5. Right? So that shows that jungler, they're still given a lot of impact in game.
I mean, speaking of impact, we're
Carl
going to take a look
Teasy,
at the
133
recap of the
kills.
kill
Holy
leaderboard as
crap.
Well, Carl Teasy at
God
133 kills throughout the entirety
God
of
damn.
SPS. We have Kyle Teasy at
My
90,
guy.
Benny Cutie at 88, Sakai
Calm
at
down,
83,
bro.
and Super Marco
Calm
at
down, bro.
76.
That's a huge difference from 133 to 90. So we all do know that.
When's
Carl
NACT?
TC,
I got
again,
no clue,
we
bro.
had this discussion the other day.
They said
Is
they'd
it,
let me know.
not Is it not Cartesi's prime
We're going to get the
anymore?
brief
But with the numbers showing
eventually.
like this, it is still his prime. He's back at it again on those assassin heroes. I'm not gonna be surprised if there's gonna be another hero up their sleeves that will be surprising everyone.
I mean, I've said this once, I've said it before. Carl TZ, I think he's just always hungry. After 1 M series, 2 M series, he still has that drive to learn again with those assassins. And not just learn, he thrives on the assassins again. Just
Do I miss
popping
Riyadh?
off in SPS.
Yeah, I agree. It's
I mean, I
been a
miss-
big highlight. I feel like SPS has been
I
a
miss
highlight for Carl Teasy.
the people. I miss like
Savages
hanging out with all the
left and right.
casters and everything.
There were so many remarkable
It's like
moments.
family,
Well,
bro.
From other teams, obviously, like we saw Yums, man. His plays, man. His plays, man. But yes, ready the caster challenge. Wait, what is that? Wait, what? So it's gonna be today. Is that
your ice bucket challenge?
I did bring change and a
your
towel.
bye-bye challenge.
To be fair.
Yeah.
Could be my
Ma-
challenge also because it's
ma-
YRG versus Fcap for the first match.
You're right. You're
Plus
right.
Stinky Tofu. Oh.
Let's take a look at their match history so far, right? The Yudu Red Giants, they were able to win against Falcons AP Brand 2-0 in the group stage, and then they were able to meet in the playoffs.
Eternal
in
single?
the upper brackets.
No, bro, she dates
2-0ing
Ghani.
them again.
She's with
And
Ghani.
then they unfortunately had to lose to
That caster right there in the red
Echo
suit?
with a 2-3 final score. So is this the moment for the Yudu Red Giants to fall once again to the hands of Falcons AP Brand this time though?
Can be because again the
He's
weaknesses
literally
of,
his literal.
Red
It's
Giants
he's
was already exposed
HES.
by,
Just to let you know, HE comma
TLPH
S.
yesterday could be
me help
another
you out, bro.
strategy for them. They could adapt some
He's-
of those plays from TLPH and probably win against a YRG.
I mean, I wanted to talk about yesterday's match as again, right, from the side of Yudu Red Giants. Especially the last 2 games. That was the highlights of.
But who is he's?
Game 4, Game 5, right? You see here, Team Liquid, they adapted with that choke pick. I
Honestly, no.
overlooked
Crush
the choke
caster.
pick. It was given to Sanford
Odin.
as well, and that made
Brigida.
a marksman towards Yudu Red Giants.
I think
a little
Odin,
tricky. That's
Brigida
why
are up
they
there.
committed, and that's
ShoutCaster.
why they invested a Ruby in that gold lane, and that was the start of a downfall.
It wasn't just the Cho,
Foster
though,
free,
right?
my
It was
bad.
Fanny Carl TZ. That was his
That
debut
too.
Fanny throughout SPS. So they figured that, okay, we'll ban some of his heroes left and right.
D.
No
Michael
way
G,
he would
what's up,
pick up
bro?
Fanny, because that's the option that they went for, right? Because they had to force to ban out the Kaja as well as the Faramis. The Fanny was left
Like
open. And it turns
bananas,
out
huh?
Carl TZ, oh, man. I mean, if we thought that Carl TZ, Julian, Carl TZ, Hayabusa was bad, wait till you see him on the Fanny. And even in the interview, the Udora Giants mentioned that one of the main reasons that they lost against Team Liquid was they were surprised with the drafts, right? They were surprised with the picks coming through.
And the draft from Game 4 was very different on Game number 5. From Fanny, they jumped to Roger for Carl TZ. So it changes the pacing of how Team Liquid goes for a team fight, how they get objectives. Because if you use an assassin hero that's from time to time anywhere,
MPLPH is litty this season for sure. You have Aurora, you got Wolf on TNC.
Upfront, right? But
all of us casters are going to be cheering on TNC.
I think
hopefully they don't come in 8th place.
Really anticipate.
Yeah, I mean, in the series itself, right?
Yeah.
Game 5, Team Liquid never, 5 games, never prioritized the Zosk. But until Game 5, they suddenly first picked the Zosk, and that is where I think
Sanford and Cram with some friendly beef. I like it.
There, right? There was a change. There was a surprise, and that
I feel like.
Was Red
All right,
Giants,
is it just
Roger,
me?
Carl TZ, you mentioned the change.
Or does for once MLBB, do the players seem spicier than they normally are? Like they're willing to talk a bit, like all around. It's not just Malaysia. It's not just like Filipino players. Like everyone just feels a little more
Just to put it out there in the town gold lane as
aggressive, and I like it.
Something that we see too often, and I thought that maybe it wouldn't have worked, especially with how fast games are going. But they made it work, so it really just reminds everyone around the world, like, hey, we're not Carl TZ centric. We don't play a certain way. There are other ways for us to adapt to the game and beware, right? And now the Udora Giants, they are on their guard, so it will be a very difficult or a different way later on in the match against Falcons AP Brent.
Damn, look at that social update.
The social update.
Oh, so yeah, finally the 28 days win streak of YRG has been stopped. Is that? Oh, it's still PH in the grave of
Udora Giants.
Okay, that says a lot about that game yesterday.
That's
well, it happened. It happened.
Yeah, it's funny, right? It's bound to happen. Team Liquid, man, I want to see Udora Giants play against Fcap, man.
And, we do want to surprise you guys as well, right? Just like these teams surprised us. And, on the points of...
As long as it doesn't go overboard like Nile. The epics. That was epic, but yeah.
The first one who takes a step forward will win.
We'll see. Hopefully NA bounces back, bro.
That series we have a bit.
Hopefully, bro.
Especially
Ken, bro. Stop talking smack. At least my team's in SPS, bro. At least both my teams are in SPS, bro. At least my team at least my two teams will have planes to catch back to Philippines. What has your team been doing in the Philippines, bro? They've been eating good, huh? Hanging out at boot camp, vibing. Don't come in here with that.
To keep the win streak, to keep the always win like that, so we can still revenge.
Why do you think FCap's a likable team? People like FCap.
We still have a lot to improve, especially because we lost many matches, and I think we can learn from that. And I can't say this is our M5 form because
At least RSG was on the stage to lose to people.
Catch up. I think we can.
Your team didn't even have the chance to lose to people. They weren't even good enough to lose to people.
Fight for our lives because there are no lower brackets anymore. So
Who's hyping them up? I didn't say a word about him. You came in here, bro.
We're really hungry for revenge against Liquid Echo at the grand final. So we're really gonna play our best and all the best for you guys.
Good luck. Meet again. And let's
There was something I read that why do you think FCap's not likable? FCap's a likable team, bro. I think a lot of like the old school Filipinos support Fcap. There also, like, I noticed with a lot of the casters, like the Filipino casters who have been around a long time are more Fcap fans, and some of the newer casters are Liquid fans. And I think it's just more of like those who are really big in MLBB during the M2 area are Bren fans and know, you know. So for me, like my first international was M4. My first time really following MPL Philippines, like really following, was like what, season 10 and 11 and stuff like that, or season 9 and 10 and stuff like that. So like that's when I really like a season or two before M4. That's when I started really following Echo and stuff. So that's what, like, I don't know. People like Fcap.
You know what? Here's the thing for Falcons AP Berna. They are really vocal from their game yesterday that it's all about just the patience right there that made them lose against YRG. So this is where the veterancy and the leadership of a few has to stand out. He needs to protect, or he needs to guide the pack that we need to win this one. We have to be brave, and our decisions should be on point against YRG, because if not, they'll probably lose again. I can't still get over on that game number 1. It should have been their game, right? It should have been a 2-1. They could have won that game actually, but yeah, it's just the decision making for Falcons AP Brand.
It was close, right?
Yeah.
It was close. I agree with you. That first
Matt,
game
what's
should
up?
have been theirs.
Sorry, I've been MIA, Matt.
But obviously there are
I've just been like getting life in order.
Because it was so close, I think
Been
that
quite the
full best of 5 today. But on that note, let's take up the official team lineup for the Yudu Red Giants. Here it is. We have Kram, Sakai, Stormy, Yums, and Innocent.
All key players as well. There's no one player that we can highlight. Of course, sure, Yums has a highlight reel. Innocent, Stormy, Sakai's, and Kram. And the thing is, Kram, he has been that
missing MIA means missing in action. That's what MIA means. Missing in action. Like I disappeared. You haven't heard from me. Matt's been messaging me.
Kram on that EX pin. Of course, Skies can play the Assassins. He can rock as well. On the, he's just so flashy in this Assassins as well. So maybe we can see, expect them to see that Sakai's, that level of Sakai.
Oh, is Mirko streaming, bro?
Are expecting, right? Let's see what the talents are expecting later on, as we also want to see what you guys are expecting as well. The Snapdragon match prediction, don't forget to let us know and lock in your predictions in Twitch chat. But here it is. We've pulled it up, and it looks like, okay, Eterna, okay, that's me. Eterna and Gani, it looks like they're feeling the Yudu Red Giants a little bit more this time around. And for Chantal, no surprise.
4 times the charm.
Why?
4 times the charm.
4 times the charm. They've been playing. This is the 4th time that they will face each other.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they know how to win against YRG this time around.
Let's hope, because it's do or die for both of these teams. Only one team will be able to move forward into the grand finals alongside with Team Liquid Philippines. And with that, let's throw it over to the stage.
Salamat Batam, Malaysia!
Salamat Batam, Batam.
Make or break moment in this
Sorry,
tournament,
guys.
as there's only one ticket to the grand finals. Today, we will witness the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat. Get ready for an intense showdown as these two teams will battle with everything they've got. We're all in for a treat as we're about to witness once again the biggest rivalry of the year. Malaysia, make some noise for Yudu Red Giants and Falcons
Hold on, guys.
AP Brand.
Inilah masa untuk pusingan lower bracket finals. Perlawanan yang akan decide pasukan mana akan jumpa Team Liquid Philippines di Grand Finals pada petang nanti. This is the rematch of the year. So who will take this win? Will it be Yudu Red Giants once again claiming victory against Falcons AP Bren? Or will the Giants fall prey to the talents of the Falcons? Quill City Mall, make some noise for the lower bracket finals.
This is in Malaysia, right?
Introducing the pride of the Philippines, seeking vengeance, fueled by
Bro, is
redemption.
Ken still here? He's still talking crazy about RSG, bro? Why is he such a hater, bro? I'd be a hater too if my team never even did a thing. If I wasn't a fan of any good teams. I feel that, bro. It's gonna feel real bad next season when TNC even does better than your favorite team, bro. It's gonna feel real bad next season when even TNC does better than your favorite team, bro.
Their first Snapdragon Pro Series Grand Finals, falling from the upper bracket.
It's gonna feel real bad, bro.
Ready to make their mark in the world as one of the best.
Wait, Evos isn't even in MPLPH anymore. Oh yeah, you're a Evos ID fan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Bro, is it SRG or Yudu Red Giants? I'm so confused, bro. Is it Sangalar or Yudu?
Both teams. So it'll be Ogwin.
Sakai's
for Falcons AP brand.
And obviously we have Sakai's.
Sakai.
As what people would call him, one of the best jungler of this era.
Now, yesterday, there was a message for your team.
Bro, is Rose taller than Mara?
They said
The
for
fuck?
you to survive so they can beat you the 4th time. Now that you're in front of your opponent, what do you have to say to that statement?
It's okay to talk trash. Just finish your opponent first.
That's a good one.
All right, Sakai's.
So it's only allowed to be Yudu when they're in Malaysia.
It's very unexpected, especially because it's always been a Philippine-Indonesia rivalry. And now that Malaysia is stepping up, Jumpa Falcons AP Ben, kali keempat in such a short period of time. And in an elimination round, Sakai's, how ready are you for this matchup once again?
Actually, we're really confident to face them this time because we already 3 times beat them. So yeah.
Sakai's is trying to send a message there.
Okay, today will be the 4th time they'll face each other, but this will be the first time that Sakai's and Ogwin will face each other head to head, face to face.
Could have been Sekai's versus Kyle.
Stare down.
Come on, Sakai's.
What is this? Sekai's versus Ogwin? What is this?
Message that you want to give.
They look very serious.
I could feel it, Rose.
The face off.
Feel it. All right, gentlemen, you may now take your seats. This is where they need to settle this.
We'll see, bro. Who do we got, boys?
We will only know once we enter the Land of Dawn. And from what I can see, the pressure and the intensity of this stage is burning hot.
And now we're going to break it down for you to talk about these 2 teams and the draft. So we're going to head back to our casters. Break it down for us.
Both of these teams are ready on the stage, and I'm pretty sure everyone in Quill City Mall are ready as well. But for you guys in the audience, let us know what you think about this matchup. Is the 4th time the charm, or will the Yudu Red Giants once again reign supreme over Falcons AP Bren?
Oh, I can't wait. And again, it is going to be their 4th time, I believe this year, right? Even
4th time, yeah.
4th time this year. So yeah, they know each other well. It's just a matter
4
of
times the
changing
charm, bro.
their approach, adjusting, and let's see here. Yudu Red Giants, can they make it? Fcap, it's not an easy challenge.
Yeah, it's really a tall order here for Falcons AP brand. And what's also interesting is that the interval
Greedy
of
Grid,
those
what's up, bro?
4 matches is very, very short from each other. It's very near from each other. So I kind of feel like for Falcons AP Brand, they have this tendency to be overthinking a lot on how they would really defeat YRG, because yesterday it was 2 highless games for them. And it's not every day that we see Falcons AP Brand or Flap PZ use highless most of
I
the
think
time,
SRG
right?
can pull it off, honestly.
Exactly
But we'll
how
see.
this drafting phase will
Draft
turn
time,
out,
baby.
ladies and gentlemen. Just to remind you at home,
Draft time, baby.
the first time that they met, it was a best
Das
of
ban.
5.
Alpha ban. Julian ban.
It was a best of
Fanny
7
ban.
in the grand finals.
Dan ban.
After that, it was a best of 2, and then after that, it was a best of 2 again. So let's see
Ooh,
how
YRG
both
blue
of
side.
these teams fare in a
YRG blue
best
side, they go for the Roger up front.
Falcons
We already know
AP
it's a
Brand
solid
on red
pick.
side, Yuta red
We know it can
Giants on
flex.
blue, and we can see the bands already
Falcons
coming
AP
through.
quickly pick
That
up the
box probably
Moskov.
picked up by Falcons AP Brand.
And it's actually nice for the side of Yudo Red Giants taking that Innocent hero again. For MPL in Malaysia, I think whenever Innocent is using the Roger, everyone is on uproar because he's really good at it. So for Falcons AP Brand, the question here is that, are they going to get the Flappies' hero as early as possible?
And they take up the Edith.
But we don't know yet with this Edith, because I think EXP lane is going to be crucial for this game, because I've read that if Cram is playing really well, there's a high chance that YRG will win the game.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? With Cram and Falcons AP Brand, they understand that they...
Ovi is still banned to use? I don't know. There's the Hayabusa. Boom, boom. Bang, bang.
You mentioned Cram. They will secure a hero for Cram. That is that Terizla.
Bro, what do they even get for their jungle, bro?
Has been open, right? With that Hayabusa.
What do they even pick for their jungle at this point, bro? No Ling, no fucking...
Heroes like
No Fanny, no Julian.
But also have to take note that they are one of those teams
No
that
Alpha.
actually uses Jushin, so we might see it again for Falcons AP Brand.
Maybe they pick up Zushin right here.
Be picked here by F.
Minnow could be solid.
Also signature hero for Owen, but it might be
Go like Noland or something. Lancelot.
really sure, because
Is Lancelot in right now?
for Yudo Red Giants.
That's definitely a possibility for them.
This feels good to rub my eye. Noland, yeah. Noland.
So they understand that the
They
Yudo
gotta
Red
get the
Giants will
assassin in.
possibly start eliminating these assassins in the second phase of the ban, so they pick one up for themselves. But again, right?
Wait,
assassins, they're
ISF
very
qualifiers
susceptible
going
to
on?
crowd control. They're very susceptible
Wait,
to
what?
heroes like the Tigreal, like the Ruby, that up until this point has actually been
What?
left open.
What am I missing, bro? What has been going on the past few days? What are you talking about?
The Ruby, the Kufras, maybe. So let's see here. Yudo Red Giants, you mentioned earlier how the Valentina might work as well. I like that option. And you mentioned the Tigreal. Eliminated here instantly from the side of Falcons AP Brand. The Yudo Red Giants, though, what are they going for, right?
Is this getting streamed anywhere?
4 Stormy for the 4th pick.
They can, because after this ban, they could actually ban out Faramis and then secure a hero, but it's gonna be Falcons AP Brand picking first before Yudo Red Giants. So maybe they could, limit the heroes of.
I was wondering that. How the hell is that going to work? How are server choices going to work? We're getting smoked, huh? Like, what the hell?
We are banning a Minotaur so that for Falcons AP Brand, we are limited with the options of taking other tanky heroes. So let's have Edith here as the pos 5. So Falcons AP Brand, they could actually ban another tank and secure their tank against YRG.
If they do want to go for a cheeky play here in the second phase, they can try go for a ban on Valentina to force that Faramis ban, but it looks like the Cho was the choice.
Okay, so now looking at it, they could actually go for another tanky, or they could go for a Kufra and then Faramis for Falcons AP Brand. Could be a good option for them. Nice counter against that shadow kill. Even negate the penalty zone from YRG. So this could be a nice ban for Yudo Red Giants, but they still can get the Valentina.
Yeah.
So probably a Ruby, something like that. More the AoEs.
Hey, yo, the Mexico team, though. You guys see who's in the Mexico team? Sirius, Ziggy, Zoltra. That's the only team they probably have to worry about, honestly.
Can definitely go for the Faramis, but it seems like Yudo Red Giants, they are, you know what? Let's not deal with NetherRealm for the first game.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking, right? I thought that maybe that they wanted to force Valentina Ferrum is banned to leave open a hero like Ruby for them.
All right, let's get back into this. Let's get back into this. Let's get back into
There's
this.
still a possibility that they can do that, right?
Get back into this.
Ruby does very great against the Hayabusa. It's a really great stopper now that the Cho was also banned out. That's definitely an option that they can take because they do want to take.
Yeah, but how are they going to decide on servers? Like,
allow the Udara Giants to pick up a roam.
if we get Mexico, maybe it's fair, but like if we're going up against fucking some other stuff,
then that stopper, that
it's gonna be ridiculous. Like if we get a bad, if somehow we get screwed on the server, it doesn't matter. Like lag will be so bad.
Yeah.
They're playing it online. They're playing ISF qualifiers online, bro. That's bonkers.
Factor for Falcons AP Bren because again they want to limit here the potential of Cram. Even though for Udara,
I think YRG could honestly pick up the Kufra here.
The Terizla as the post 5, but we don't really see that much from them. So yeah, it's gonna be Valentina. So we will see
2 slots in Group A will qualify for
this game.
bracket.
The Kufra. This is a nice hero.
I knew that. Told you! I called the Kufra.
So with the burst that they can do, there's probably a lot of rotations as early as possible for you to Red Giants.
I mean, piloted by Yums as well.
Yep.
Expect an early Thunderbell as well from this guy. So yeah, Falcons AP Bren, the reason why the Vexana is, yeah, they need peel, they understand. Sure, they have the Edith and potentially another.
What do they go for Rome here, bro?
Here, and it is going
Wait, what?
to be
Oh, it's Edith, Rome, Glue EXP.
with the Eternal's Guard, right? It adds more appeal towards his composition.
This is a nice hero from Falcons AP Bren. I was thinking that they are really towards.
I mean, this is like a flap TZ fallback.
Skill-centric.
We see it a lot.
Skill dependent. So whenever the skills has been used, if it's not effective for them, then probably there's no good.
This is the best of 5.
Outcome from them. So execution might be hard for Falcons AP Bren, and for Udara Giants, it's a lot easier for them to make plays.
Okay, we'll see. For game number 1 in this best of 5, both of these compositions have been set in stone. Another thing that I really wanted to highlight is this Roger, right? This Roger will be piloted by Innocent, one of his power heroes, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But that's going to be it for me. I'm going to throw it over to you guys to bring us into the portal.
Thank you so much, Eterna. And let's see here, first game of the lower bracket.
Wait, so it's Gani Chantel on desk? In-game casting?
Who will strike first in the best of 5?
A lot of respect from the potential threat from YRG. We have 4 players actually starting on the
Okay.
buff.
Let's take a look at this, guys. Let's take a look.
They want to make things faster.
Let me make this a little smaller.
They want the effectivity on this Nolan to be effective as early as possible. So looking at the emblems, okay, so it's
All right, so
we have a war cry from the Hayabusa. Expect more pokes as early as possible from
Cram needs to be careful, bro.
Ooh, a lot of intensity at the bottom lane as early as now.
Yeah, early aggression towards the EXP laners, and that's a spell already wasted as well for Cram, right? Before the turtle. Let's see here.
Innocent and Sekai's could be a problem.
Imagine, right? Glue and
Yums gets a big pick, could be a problem.
During a 5v5 fight.
I feel like Udara Giants composition a bit more explosive. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fcap's composition also explosive. I mean, with the meta, all compositions are explosive. But I feel like YRG need to go for a bit more surprise picks. To whereas Falcons AP Bren can be a bit more straightforward about the way they approach fights. You know, they can just like come right at you.
Because this is also where the turtle will spawn in 20 seconds now.
Both teams here, no first blood just yet. There is no Udara Giants invading early in the jungles of Falcons AP Bren. They have toned that.
That's a good way for
and well, for the marksman.
Lapteezy stops the last hit there. He got that stun and stopped the last hit. It was kind of clean.
Roger. Yeah, it's technically a skill matchup. It's just a matter of clear, but Super Marco has the better trade for now. Let's see here for the first shuttle who has that advantage.
Yeah, more on the pokes probably in this turtle objective, and we could see Cram, by the way, on that tough boots, so expect that he will be up front against Falcons AP Bren, and we haven't seen Sekai yet.
Nice knock-up.
Onward, connecting onto its Cram. Cram, no flicker.
Cram's gotta go back. Oh, he's good though. He's good though. Sekai's with the first blood. Force the flicker back.
And that, there you go. SRG, they are a man advantage. Fcap, do they really want to contest? Oh, Retribution.
Palti's able to take it. Oh, man.
Secures the newt.
Okay, that was a nice play from Uni Red Giants, but the positioning of Falcons AP Brand was so on point that it was a lot easier for them to take that turtle. And after taking the turtle, they get the purple buff of Sekais. So we see now the continuity of rotation against YRG.
And that's the thing, Galtizi took the turtle without that Retribution as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so they are confident in invading that purple because Galtizi still has that.
Anyone in Canada? No, but I got family in Canada.
That's a win for
Thinking about moving to Canada. With the way that NA is going, with the way that America's going right now, might be time to lead his country behind, boys.
And for Cram, I think it's going to be War Axe as the first item. So expect later on that there will be changes on how YRG will play against Falcons AP Brand because they are more on heavy setups. Now for Flaptizi, the play is going to be zoning out some of the players. So I think this is the second time that there is a zone at the bottom lane.
Oh, it's 2v1. Cram spent the flicker as well.
Cram.
The split was used.
Cram.
Will he spot this one out?
Oh.
Cram
Oh. What a move! My God, Drew!
I mean, Cram has been using the Charizla very well in all competitions that
he hit him with a lean with it. Bro,
that brave smite on this Charizla.
My guy Soldier Boy that hoe.
At the top lane.
Yep. No, that wasn't Euro steps, man. My guy hit him with a Soldier Boy'd him. Oh, Yums goes down.
The back lines, but it will be Yums.
He hit him with a Dodo Boy up in the hole. I mean, yeah.
It's really nice to see Falcons AP Brand trying to kite against Stormy at that time because there are other players that can target here for Falcons, but he knows
kind of but you.
Pushy at the moment. But yeah, another steal, right? Oh, okay, it's Sekais was able to secure that one. But yeah, it's more of the targeting now of the Falcons AP Brand that is really effective.
It was kind of funny.
Them. And we see now another turtle, might be another bloody team fight for both of our teams. Expect that there might be some changes on how Cram will position himself. Probably not too close with his teammates, but yep, it's still Falcons AP Brand on the lead for this game.
Yeah, Sekai's a level below on this throw take. Careful here, setup. Oh, Eternal Guard spent off towards Ogwen though. So he is able to tank that out. And now Fcap, they're trying to reposition.
That's funny.
They're trying to deal with the
all right, fight for position. Fcap still holding lead. Feeling good. Nice control over pit. Flaptizi holding the front side. Getting nice stuns on Yums. Cram looking for an angle in. Ogwen down to about 50%. Up at the top side, 1v1. Innocent versus Super Marco. Marco getting the best, maybe? Both down to about half health in the top side.
Yeah, it was a good take for
Yums pops a conceal.
Stretching, trying to zone out some of the players of Falcons AP Brand. And this is probably one of the longest turtle take that we might see. Could pass as a Lord Dance for both our teams. But yeah, Falcons AP Brand just waiting for the perfect time to set
watch for Galtizi. Oh, the grab. Cram flickers him back though. Yums gets Tyrant's Rage. Tyrant's Revenge. Boom, 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 boom. Look at the fracture though. Flaptizi able to take out Cram. 1 for 1. Bro, Fcap's doing such a great job at objective control right now. Beautiful job at objective control. Oh! A lot of damage. Sekai's
actually forced to
looking low.
That shadow kill just to escape the
defensively shadow. Defensive shadow kill.
For Falcons AP Brand, they just need to convert.
Stormy, what's up, bro?
Against YRG, just to limit the resources.
There goes the tower.
YRG.
Fcap
so
in control.
To destroy this turret at the bottom lane, but looking at the items, actually for this one,
Innocent,
even
get the fuck out of there, bro. Oh,
Innocent for Innocent's lane.
Super Marco and Innocent, they have yet to technically give it.
All right, Stormy, have a good night, bro. Thanks for stopping by, dropping a like. I really do appreciate it.
Marco, Corrosion, and DHS. Roger, though, he is going towards a sustainable direction. Thunderbelt built.
Thunderbelt first.
Thunderbelt and the Sky Piercer. So it's a mixture of saving myself from the eminent threat from Falcons AP Brand, and at the same time, I could give more damage for my team.
But Marco's 600 gold up, man. He's getting the better of him in that lane hard, bro. Hard.
Easy now has the Blade of Heptasis, So expect that.
All the damage on a Cram. Oh, Cram dead. Cram dead. Ain't no Soldier Boy in that one, bro.
In the middle lane, so things are still looking good now for Falcons.
LTZ just served him.
Things are looking very, very stable. They want the structure top lane. They have taken down the bot side of that structure.
That's another tower down.
Here, still no answers
Fcap controlling right now.
That, but they will claim their first structure.
You do get a little something, but they might lose. They're going to lose this mid, bro. That's it. No mid tower.
They have the opportunity to take this turret at the middle lane. Kyle TZ will get a kill. By the way,
oh no, well played.
But Red Giants is able to defend that turret in the middle lane.
They needed to defend that turret.
I really like a fuse itemization, by the way.
Damn, bro, sleep all you want, Stormy. I hope you don't. Damn, why the?
Cram or any poke against him, the sustain isn't gonna be there. So Falcons Safe Brand, they are grouping up against YRG and waiting for the perfect timing to get any player from YRG.
Yeah, definitely more patient this time around, right? Falcons AP Bren, it seems like they have learned from their mistake being too overzealous, being too complacent, but let's see, right? Red Giants, they still have some counterplay with, of course, Innocent now being more active, potentially, right? With the items now already towards endless battle, so expect.
Bro, I know comments are spicy.
Yeah, that's true. And for Yums, I think he's building up for that.
Comments are spicy, boys.
But there's gonna be a misplay for Falcons AP Brand. So we've seen flickers being used even for Cram at the time. So this might be a strong one.
Oh, a lot of damage on a few. Cram able to get the kill. Cram needed that one. But now Flap TZ gets a split. Oh! A lot of damage on Ogwin, a lot of damage on a Kyle TZ. Can they clean up though? But they both get away. Beautiful response, Ogwin. Pops Primal Wrath. Here comes Super Marco. Spear Destruction. Look at the towers on top side. Super Marco leaves that lane so perfectly. They're going to get that second tower, tier 2 in the top side. Sekai's trying to get the Lord. Watch for Super Marco, who was able to get it. Sekai's able to secure the Lord. Well played. Falcons AP still holding a 2,000 gold lead though. They're going to try to move on to this mid tower. They got Super Marco. Easy tower. Easy tower.
For Falcons AP Brand, I think they opted not to go for a team fight because Kyle TZ was on the top lane, clearing some minions and flowing that. So for YRG, it was a nice decision for them. They saw
Fcap's still holding the lead, but we're seeing a lot of play potential. Red Giants now starting to hit their spike. Oh, a lot of damage. Down goes Flap TZ. Super Marco goes down 2.
Assassination. It's a 1-for-1. Well, 1-for-0 even, right? Red Giants getting that window. 2 members from Falcons AP Bren now taken down.
That is YRG with master play against Falcons AP Bren. It was Flap TZ and Super Marco that they got. And it's really a nice thing because the farming is continuous for Innocent. He's still at 0 deaths for this game, so I kind of feel like for Falcons AP Brand, it's that time of the day again wherein they're a bit crumbling on what they want to do against the YRG because they were on the lead like seconds ago around 2,000, but because of the team fight that YRG did, it's as if they are somehow disoriented against the YRG, and because of that, the map control is really now on YRG's side.
Yeah, I mean, it was...
You guys notice they got the black outlines?
Finding that window.
Yeah.
Finding Super Marco.
How do you guys feel about the black outlines?
Now map control is all for you.
How do we feel about the black outlines?
Almost out of 10.
You know how you can make that setting? Like you can put the black outlines on the characters?
So yeah,
do we like it? Do we not like it?
Hesitating now. They are.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's true. We could see that even on the aggression, it slowed down a bit against YRG. Now, looking at the items, we have the Blade of Despair already for Sekai's. So I think Super Marco needs to build that Wind of Nature as early as now.
Yeah, the black outlines for the heroes.
From Sekai's, and even on the other items that could counter out the lineup of Falcons AP Brand, they already have the glowing one, but they also need an added lifesteal counter hero. Or counter
they got stroke on the heroes, bro.
Ice for Yums, but I think he's going for the Athena shield, right?
Yeah.
So
We
yeah,
don't
this
see
is gonna be
colors.
one
Shut up,
long
bro.
more dance for both YRG and Falcons AP brand.
Got a 3-point stroke on the heroes,
Now,
bro.
the Giants, they have the economy. Sure, it's just 1,000. It can
For
swing
me, it
towards
doesn't make them.
FCap's
It
side,
actually, for
but
me, it makes them
shows
less
that
detailed. It
it's
makes
an
them look
even
more like
game. It's
flat
12 minutes in
pictures.
here. We're
That's what I don't like. I
that
think it
late
actually
game.
takes
We're
away
entering
from.
that late game, right? So let's see here. Falcons AP Britain.
They pop more, that's for sure.
Bring here. Super Marco has
But they
that
look more
item
like
to-
stickers now.
Has hit that power spike, right? That holy trinity now, even Wind of Nature. So the question is, when is he going to be active?
They could set up a play here for Super Marco to activate that marksman prowess that he has. But yeah, look at those folks from
We're going the long
Sakai,
haul,
that
boys.
folks would probably mean a lot against Falcon Safety Brand because it could deal massive damage against the other.
A lot of damage on a Cram. If Cram goes down, that's huge. Flicker comes in. Grab, slam. Bam, bam. Oh, few down. Sekai's able to pick up more. Oh, the knockup on a Kyle Teasy. Kyle Teasy in trouble. They're dancing around. Yume's there though too. But look at Super Marco cleaning up Stormy. It's 2 for 2. Innocent able to take out Kyle Teasy. Ogwin might just be next. Sekai's looking for the kill. Able to get it. Dashes back. A lot of damage on a Super Marco. But Super Marco looking for the outplay. Innocent comes in like a pounce on a flap. Grab, slam, bam, bam. Dooms might go down here. A lot of damage on an Innocent. Sekai's versus Super Marco.
Will it be enough to take him down, though?
This is disgusting. Innocent able to dash back. He's okay.
Able to take Innocent down.
What a fast play from both of our teams, but I really like how Innocent used that Roger. It was almost close on taking down Super Marco, but I saw that Super Marco used the Wind of Nature. After that, he shifted his attention against Lapteasy. It was a 3 versus 2, right?
Yeah.
Between those remaining players.
Yikes,
but
bro.
At the end
What a
of the
game.
team fight, there was no added casualty for both of the teams. It's
What
gonna
a
be
game,
one-more
boys.
fight again, but Yup, take note that Super Marco's Wind of Nature has been used already, so probably he's going to be the target for Sekai's. And
What a
knowing that
game.
there's a threat from Sekai's, I think Few needs to build that Winter Crown as early as now.
Bro, Flap Teasy's getting bulky. Getting tanky. And YRG doesn't really have any shred, bro. They just kind of have burst. Innocent looking for it. Sekai's into the backside. Oh, he gets knocked up. That's bad. Sekai's doesn't have quad shadow. Innocent able to take out Flap, but Sekai's goes down. No retribution on Fcap.
Joining the Lord as well.
Not to mention, Fcap takes the tower on the boss side. Super Marco's a problem.
That's a very nice anticipation from Ogun's skill.
YRG are going to fight for this. They're tripping. Bro, they need to get the hell out of there. Do not fight for this.
Right there. As to why Falcons AP Brand are going to secure this Lord. And we see items now for Fcap. We have the Immortality for Ogwen and Eve.
Nobody on Fcap's a liability, bro.
So as they continue
Maybe
this
for the other team, bro.
against Yudo Red Giants, or as long as they're able to anticipate as to where Sekai's will go, there's a high chance that they win a game against Yudo Red Giants.
You're doing everything he can. He's got a freaking Vexana, bro.
Off of that one play from Ogwen, that timing on that cloud control. Sekai's caught.
Ogwen with that knockup, I know, is so
points as well.
clean.
There's a bounty on his name, and now Falcons AP Bren.
Oh, wow.
Different story when it was 12 minutes in. 16 minutes in, they're in the lead.
Yeah, a lot of juggle there. But for the economics now, Falcons AP Brand dictating the game. That is also because they have the control in the map. We have the Lord marching in at the bottom lane. Could be a setup play at the middle, but they're just forcing this inhibitor turn into middle lane to be destroyed. Yudo Red Giants trying their best to defend this one out.
He's literally on a non-flicker hero. One of the least moving mages in the game. Up against a Hayabusa. What's he supposed to do, bro? He's doing everything he can. He's landing all his Terrifies. He's landing his freaking his Eternal Guards.
Priority, and that is it. ShoutCaster is saying, we got your mid, let's go back.
A lot of discipline there for Falcons AP Brand, even with
He's doing everything he can, bro.
Defense, right? So right now for YRG, I think they're
Bro, imagine playing Vexana against Sekai's Sekai's on any assassin.
They are a bit disoriented on
It's
how
tough, bro.
they will do a play against him. Are we gonna take down Flapteasy first, or are we gonna set up a play with the other players of Falcons AP Brand? Now, Super Marco has the rose gold meter. So later on, if ever there's going to be a threat from the Red Giants,
Yums didn't go for it. I thought Yums was going to go for it, bro.
So I didn't expect that this is already 17 minutes and the score is just 9-7. I thought it's a high killing score game.
I mean, it's action-packed, right? There were clashes, there were skirmishes, there were big team fights as well.
Side view.
We haven't hit the double-digit mark on that kill points for one of the teams, but hey, let's talk about Super Marco already.
Fcap's winning in Super, bro. Today, Super Marco is super macro, bro.
So it's just a matter of positioning, right? He needs that timing. He needs more better position, I suppose.
Oh, wow.
Bonji would not be a liability on
Vex.
Vex.
For
I don't think Fuse a liability, bro.
It's also full item for Innocent. It's
Baptiste has 3 deaths, Few has 2 deaths, Ogwen has 2 deaths.
Setup plays now, who has the immortality. And speaking of immortalities, the frontliners here for both the Red Giants and Falcons AP Bren has their own piece. So as long as there is a forceful usage of the resource, that team will win the team fight. So we can see bursts now even from Few and the rest of the players of Falcons AP Bren.
And it's a
I haven't watched any freaking.
Play, but they conceal now. This is wise. No.
I haven't seen any SPS, so I didn't see any games yet. I didn't see nothing, bro. I'm just getting back to MLBB World. It's been about a week of work and home and family and stuff like that, guys. We're back though.
Squishy side of Falcons AP Bren, more on the safety, but there's gonna be a setup play, I think, from Yums.
I don't know if this is wise. Red Giants, let's see. Yeah, Yums now low. He needs to recall.
What about the other 2 kills from Sekai's though, bro? It's not just a snowball off you, it's off another player too. Oh! Yums looking for it. Oh, but a save! Hold on! Innocent's forced back. You down. Ogwen, gonna be next.
As Ram finds the double.
That was a nice counterplay by the Red Giants. All along I thought there's going to be a split from Flautizi, but it took him so long.
YRG bad at tower defense. Yeah, they didn't play enough balloons, bro.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Sekai's.
They need to play more balloons.
But because of the formation of the Red
They need to play more Winter Ball, more Maul, bro. They need to play some more Warcraft 3 BattleNet tower defense, bro. Sekai's looking for Kaltizi. Moves on a flap instead. Ooh, the grab once again. It's going to be a lot of damage on a Cram. Gets a stun on Innocent as well. Super Marco! He's a monster! He's a fucking monster, bro! He's going to go down though, Stormy. Innocent does pop. Stormy able to get the kill. Kaltizi though. Yums. Stormy. Bro, this is chaos.
What a series of events for both of our teams. Super Marco just jumped there with the Spear of Destruction.
This is chaos.
The trajectory of YRG was, let's defend Sekai's. He is the most crucial player now. He is needed on this Lord take. He is needed for that retribution. But for Falcons,
neither team has retribution. Flautizi doing such a great job at zoning, bro. Flautizi, bro. Oh no! Oh no! Sekai's shadows in.
Retribution battle.
My guy was gonna go for it even with the. Oh, Kaltizi died to Lord! What just happened?
Luckily, but Ogwen is there to help and take.
Did he die to Lord?
He was struck by the Lord. Good thing Falcons AP Bren, they have neither players at that Lord pit. It could have been Sekai.
What just happened?
But good thing they've also gotten Sekai's ties. They have
and Sekai's here. Flautizi. Retribution.
Oh! Kaltizi. Oh my God! He died to Lord. All right, back to live.
I didn't notice that Kaltizi was already low on life, but taking all the damage from the Lord. But it's still a good decision for Falcons AP Bren, but 18 seconds before Kaltizi, I don't think they can do much.
He didn't want to reset it, bro. He didn't want to reset. Oh! That's a lot of damage. Holy crap! Flaptizi goes down. Flaptizi. Immortality pops. Lord on the base, though. They got to do something about Lord. They got to do something about Lord. That might be G's. That might be G's. That might be G's. That might be G's. That's G's.
They made sure they take the base, and they strike first, the best of 5.
Eyes on the prize, says Falcons AP Bren.
Well played.
That was a pretty
1-0.
intense fight.
Fcap up.
a battle of attrition for both Fcap and YRG. It's just which team leads to that last final push, right? It was Falcon Saber Brand at the time. There were no burst damages from the side of YRG. Hence, Falcon Saber Brand winning game number 1.
Yep, the M5 World Champs, they win game number 1. They lead in this best of 5 series. And it just goes to show once again, right, in this current meta, whoever has that better holding ground from that early game usually is going to be able to close out the game as well. And this time around, Falcons AP Brand, they didn't want to repeat the same mistake they did in the last time that they met with the Udo Red Giants, so they closed it as fast as possible. But that was so unfortunate.
Easy.
Oh, man. Oh.
Let's just think, or let him think that we didn't see it.
Okay, we didn't see
No
it.
one saw it.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. They still got the Lord.
Yeah.
Right? So
Ogun.
everything's okay.
Ogun got the Lord. Thankfully, though, it seems like, yeah, Falcons AP Brand, they were able to finish it off. Kyle TZ,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's okay, bud. My teammates got it for me. Yeah. Because if not, it would be heartbreaking for him.
It would. And that would have been a little bit reminiscent to that first game that they did with the Udo Red Giants yesterday.
Grandma's born hero pool?
Repeat that same mistake.
I don't think
But
it's
I gotta
Cram. I
ask
think
you
it's
guys,
just
right? What was
it's
the
Chorizo's open.
reasoning
Coach is gonna put him
behind
on it.
how Falcons AP Brand were able to hold control so well, even from the early point of this game.
It's definitely Flap TZ's
1-0.
hero. Because there were instances wherein we could see
1-0
Sakai
boys.
a bit struggling on finding squishy heroes from Fcap, because technically Flap TZ is everywhere. Sakai's, where are you? Sakai's, where are you? I'm gonna split you. And then let's have a tour on the Land of Dawn. Something like that for Sakai's. But yeah, it's Flap TZ's hero. It's gotta be the glue here for Falcon Saber Brand.
Yeah, very good value from that glue as well. I mean, earlier on it was Cram. That was his
It's
main
still
target,
50-50. If FCAP
Because
wins
he's
the
the,
next game,
EXP later,
FCAP
that
probably
was
comes
his
out on
leading
top. If
foe.
YRG wins the next
So,
game, we are down
it
the
was
line,
Cram
boys.
being so targeted heavily, spending his flicker defensively multiple times, penalty zone as well. But towards the later stage, he realizes that, yeah, you know what, Sakai's, I want you now.
And okay, so that's the reason, right? That's the reason they were able to hold their ground even from that beginning point. And if we take a look at the categories here, it looks like all will be in favor of Falcons AP Brand, aside from the total assist that Yums was able to gather, because essentially he did have that one amazing moment on the cooldown.
Crazy how fans turn their
That
backs
could have
against
been
you
that
after you
turning
lost.
point for the Udo Red
I don't know. I mean, did
that's
fans
true.
turn their
So
back
probably
against
for Falcon
anybody?
Saber Brand, they really scattered
If a
around
fan
the
turns their
map
back
for
against you after you
every
lose, they're
team
not
that
really your
sold out.
fans, bro.
There will be no big of a crowd control ultimate from
FCAP
Yums.
fans who are
So
still
it
cheering
was
for
a lot easier
FCAP
for
are
Falcon
going to
Saber
cheer
Brand
for
to
him.
find the
It's
players
like
of YRG.
Liquid
As
Echo,
to why
right?
even
Whether
Fuse
they
Hero,
do great, whether they have a bad season, whether they flop out, whether they lose to FCAP and MSC, like I'm gonna cheer for
was very on point.
for
That's
Liquid,
why
right? I'm gonna cheer for Liquid and
Yums
Echo,
had a
like
hard
Liquid Echo.
time on facing some of the players of Falcon Saber Brand.
And we've been kind of questioning, right, with the form of Super Marco in the early, in the mid. He got the Holy Trinity. When is he online?
Cheer for 'em when they win, you cheer for 'em when they
Suddenly,
lose, bro.
Top connect, and then there was that one play where he find almost taking Sakai's down, but he got innocent. and
TREX
that
Malay
was
didn't
the
afford your
opening
what?
We can even see that being portrayed
My
on our golden EXP graph here, right? It's super up and down. But for the first, I would say, 15 minutes of that game, we did see that Falcons AP Brand were able to dominate. But of course, it changes into a threshold, right? When
The glue was a great pick just
heroes from
because
the Giants start picking up their
RG didn't
item
have
power
any
spikes and their gold power
my
spikes.
talent
That's when
fee.
things kind of went up and down for Falcons AP Brand. But of course,
I don't know,
our
bro.
MVP for game number 1, it's Kyle.
Yeah, it was a perfect usage of the fracture, if I might say, for this Nolan, because
They didn't
it's
reach
not
out.
every day
I
that
got
you
reached out
see
to
a
cast
Nolan user
SPS
that will
EU.
just use the fracture
They have a
to deal
EU
damage, right?
season or something, or
Sometimes it's more of a
qualifiers or
support
something.
damage, but here
Wait,
it's as
like
if
about
he
2
is the
months
main
ago,
burst
2 or 3 months ago,
damager
but they
and
asked
not
me like
Team's
a
hero.
week
But
before
that
the
was
event
main function of
started.
Kyle TZ here. Have that damage
And
against Udo Red Giants, and
like I already
let
have my
Super
work
Marco
schedule and
clean
stuff.
up
Like it was just too
majority
close
of
notice.
the kills
Maybe if I
or
casted
majority
that,
of
I
the
could have got
players
invited to
from
cast this, but
YRG.
probably
So
not.
we could see actually in the highlights that there were a lot of juggles, the consistency of Kyle TC just being at the back and waiting for that perfect opportunity.
I have not watched
to push
Deadpool
off
yet.
The players of Udo Red Giants.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle.
ISF?
they
Yeah, also,
do
I don't think I'll be
like
casting
what we
ISF.
won for, right? Because that one time, we did not see.
Oh, yeah,
Who's casting the
We did not
qualifiers?
see that one. But yeah, I mean, Kyle TZ, apart from that, Lord Kill or Kill by the Lord, he displayed a very reliable jungler, showing up.
Are there
when it
casters
matters
for the
most, as
qualifiers?
well as finishing touch as well.
The ISF qualifiers,
This
are there
part I like
casters?
the most because we could see that for Falcons AP Brand, even the Lord helped them
Yeah.
for that final push because there were no players from Falcons AP Brand trying to go for that turret lock. But because they saw the opportunity,
Mirko and
hey,
Nisu, yeah.
let's go
I'm pretty
and
sure
go
Mirko
for
and
the
Nisu
tower
are
base
just
for
like
that,
they're
finish
ISF all the way.
It was a
From
decisive
qualifiers
victory
all the
for
way to
game
the end,
number
they'll
one.
be
But you know, for those
they'll
of
be
you
running
that
it.
are supporting the Malaysian Giants here, the Udo Red Giants, there is still some time ahead in this full best of 5 series. And once again, right, even Kyle TZ, he went in for Sky Piercer, didn't even get the full stacks, yet that was the impact that he was able to have in the game. It was a very tight game number 1, and I'm pretty sure that the Udo Red Giants would want to make some amends to it, maybe from the drafting phase. Now they understand that Flap TZ, his hero pool is quite large, right? Don't expect that usual EXP lane to come through. He has the glue, possibly even a Uranus could pop up, Hylos could pop up, right? They really need to think about this quickly, and they need to repair as fast as possible. And you know, knowing Coach Arcadia, he's a very creative drafter when it comes down to it. I think one of the main things that, other than of course gameplay from the Udo Red Giants, that I'm really surprised and I really adore is also the drafting phase for the Udo Red Giants.
Yeah, I still can't forget that Melissa and Zask game. It was a masterpiece from the coaching staff.
I mean, we talked about Cram being selfless. Yeah, Flap TC was literally throwing his body in front of the composition. So yeah, we got a lot of selfless EXP laners out here.
Yeah.
Correct. Zane to GG, best player to C9.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna head
Who do you
to
think will
game
win next
number 2,
NACT?
but we are gonna go on a short
Who
break
knows,
first.
bro?
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming, Monster Energy, and DHL.
Bro, 3 minutes. Wait, Zane isn't BTK anymore? Bro, it's not that Zane isn't BTK. BTK is just no more. Bro, everyone's on the Tarzan train now, bro. Everyone's on the Tarzan train now. I wasn't on the Tarzan train back when he was Guapo. Back when he was the original jungler for the Valley. The Echo jersey's kind of, bro, it's a medium, bro. That's what it is, bro. Papa does play Assassins, bro. Oh, I know he used to main Ling, bro. Yeah, Zia couldn't play cause he's Canadian. Damn Canuck. That damn Canuck. Do I have an Fcap jersey? No, I don't have an MSC Fcap jersey. Bro, I got this jersey from Sanford. Like, this is Sanford's jersey, bro. That's also why it's a little small. But it's a medium, bro. Gotta go use the restroom. We'll be right back.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, in Quilla City Mall, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where things are about to get down and spicy between three of our top-tier teams here at the Snapdragon Pro Series. If you guys come over to the venue, you guys can actually check out a lot of merch and a lot of fun activities that they do provide on scene. So don't forget to come over, grab your ride as soon as possible, because you guys also have a chance to meet your idols here. We have Chantel from the Philippines.
We have Eterna here.
We have
Bonnie.
Chantel from the Philippines. And we also have Chantel from the Philippines. And just Chantel from the Philippines.
Yeah. I'm starting to be Malaysian now. I like their food here. And also for the booth, the jersey's nice.
I mean, it's going to be a long day, so
Yep.
might as well, right? Might as well hop on to Quill City Mall and meet your fans, meet your idols, rather.
How do you hop on a mall? On a mall.
On a mall.
Something like this. Something like this. Oh, I'm from Chelsea Mall.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, I like that. I like that. But we are moments away of entering. Are you guys okay? You good?
Yeah, we good. I'm not sure if the coach, the couch is good because of the top. Is that a bye-bye dance?
I'm practicing.
Oh, okay, he's practicing. But yes, we do still owe a few of you guys a little challenge that we promised over, especially for those of us who predicted Fnatic Onyx to win. So, yeah. Anyway. So the fans
Might
are
actually change
coming
this.
over into Quilla City Mall.
I'll tell you one thing. These jerseys aren't like. I don't like the material jerseys they're made of. This is gonna end up just on my wall. I probably won't wear it that much.
All the way, and it might just be that way.
Yeah, you know what? Yesterday I tried the watching at the venue during TLPH's game and YRG's game. It was jam-packed, full of MLBB fans. Everyone was showing their support. Well, I see some reactions from Eternal. Why?
Wait. They're gachaing. They're gachaing.
Whoa. What do they get?
Okay, nice skin, Aurora.
Aurora.
Okay, wait, what's this?
Lightborn.
Oh, that's a good roll then, right?
Yeah.
Lightborn's like 1,000 diamonds, I think.
Yep.
Yes.
That's comfy.
Good roll.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Not bad.
I've not completed the Lightborn, by the way.
I'm disappointed. Yep.
We are all disappointed in you, Chantal.
But I have full KOF.
Oh, that's a flex.
Look at this girl. Look at this
That's
girl.
a flex.
Flexing.
That's a lot more expensive than the Lightborn skins, I'll tell you that. Okay. Okay, we're moments away now from game number 2 in this best of 5 series. Earlier on, Fcap, Falcons AB Bread were able to take that first game in the series, but it still looks like the fans are showing their support, right? We saw a sign there that said, "Good luck, boys."
I actually
Best jersey I got
that
was
some of the fans actually flew
What's that,
to
bro?
Malaysia just to support their favorite teams.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I also flew from Riyadh to
All
support
right.
Fnatic Onyx.
All right. What passion it
Bro,
really
I've been getting in
has
some
for MLB.
crazy.
Passion and dedication you have there.
Passion and dedication.
I've been getting in some crazy Super
Yep.
Smash Bros.
That's what makes you
YouTube holes
the
lately,
best.
bro.
Amen. But I will say that Yums is the best, right? I mean, he's been showing a lot of promise on all these different types of heroes. We had like
How tall
an
is Mirko?
entire
What is he,
Joe
like, 5'2"
highlight
or
coming
something,
from him
bro?
yesterday.
Yep.
But earlier on the Kufra, he actually is still standing at an 86% win rate on
wow.
this Kufra, by the way.
So that's
One loss?
Mirko's
one
like
loss, yeah.
One loss.
5'3".
So,
So
six,
that earlier loss.
I think so. 6 out of 7.
6 divided by 7 times 50 is 86, I think.
Wow.
Quick math.
Quick
Shout
math.
out. All right.
No, I don't know. I think he's like
Profile, you have
he's like
more.
5'4".
Quick math
My bad.
tutorial.
Caster Shantella.
Don't build, at Caster Shantella. When I jump to English depth, I'm now Shantella.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not the smoking. I just got a bit of a
Shantella no
cough.
longer.
Yeah, Shantella.
Sounds bougie.
Bro, I
Yeah.
said I'm 6 foot.
He is bougie. She's the richest caster now.
No. It's you.
No.
Because
No?
you just
No?
came from Riyadh and went straight to another gig.
You know who else did that too? Hayabusa, right? 31 bans and 33 picks so far with a 49% win rate. And you could even see, right? All these top tier junglers have utilized this Hayabusa to success, right? Carl TZ has picked it up. Kyle TZ has picked it up.
Which side
and
am I?
Irad has also picked it up.
All above or even at the 50% win rate mark as well, right? So Hayabusa, very popular, very stable in the jungler as well. It's just a matter of mechanics, and of course, top tier teams has that level of mechanic.
It's one of those junglers, those assassins that have a reliable way of jumping into a team fight, but also knowing that he can always jump out when he needs to. It's very different to the Lancelot. And maybe that's why he's found more popularity in this current meta, with so many heroes in this meta being really great stoppers. So coming into
Whatever
the second
happens
phase, we
here,
should
whether
be
Fcap
expecting
wins,
once
YRG
again
wins,
this
either
Hayabusa
way,
to pop in. Not sure the Udo Red Giants
like,
would actually want to opt to ban it out
M6
here and now, or
should
they
be
want to
fire,
just leave
bro.
it open for the contention.
M6 should be
They will
fire.
just leave it open because they had a chance to take Hayabusa earlier, right, for Sekai's. Oh, it's gonna be the Julian. So a lot of
YRG
respect
took,
on this Julian pick from
second
Falco
pick?
Sacred Brand.
Or do they
then you're
swap
left
every
with
time?
I was about to say Roger Moscow. They chose the Roger probably for you, the Red Giants. They cannot. They have the option to not get the Moscow yet because they also have high winning percentage. They took the and the Edith. Thank you for the faster actions.
Yeah, I mean, the Giants, they will take it away because technically the Roger can be flexed. So you know what? They do not want to gamble that factor. Falcon safety.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on.
Gwen will be secured, locked in the first phase.
Maybe
Remember,
Yushin?
maybe
I'm sorry.
is available. Remember last year, it was Ogwen
what happened?
that quote-unquote popularized the Minotaur
Yeah, that's true.
SPS.
TREX, do you want to be my brother-in-law?
Yeah, that's out.
And
I don't know, bro.
with
You tell
the
me.
history of Falco Sacred Brand in the tournament, whenever the Shushin is open and they got the Minotaur, they sometimes get it. So I think for Falco Sacred Brand, they're thinking if they want to
Fcap
go
will
on
most
that
likely
route,
be
or
grand
maybe
finals?
That strategy has already been countered by Udo Red Giants. So they
I
will
would say
go
it's
for the
50-50, bro.
instead. But
I mean,
Udo Red
YRG just beat
Giants,
Fcap,
They
bro.
can get Valentina as early as now. Just, choose between
Maybe Fcap,
Dominoa,
just
Siri,
because
or
they're the world
Zenithia.
champs.
Which is why it was a very
Maybe
interesting
maybe
pick
it's
to me.
like
I would have thought that they
60-40
would
or
opt for Yushin as
55-45,
well. On top
but
of everything
really,
that you
bro?
mentioned earlier, also the Zask
YRG's
is banned,
already
right?
proved, bro. We can't
Usually
just
we see
like
that rise in popularity when the Zask is banned, but you're right? The Valentina can still be picked up
good
here
fair,
if they want
good fair.
to.
Honestly,
Because for sure in the second phase
Fcap's
of the
draft though
Falco
right now.
Sacred Brand would want to ban that out.
Yeah.
Fcap's draft
It's a nasty
is vicious
combination,
right now.
The Minotaur and the Paramis, because technically you have two healers. Well, the Netherrealm isn't a heal, but it adds HP. So yeah, it's a nasty combination. Well, Udo Red Giants, they will not commit on towards the Valentina just yet here. Instead, they will lock in the Nolan.
Maybe this is a mind game, right? Maybe they're like, okay, we're not going to pick up the Valentina here, but you are free to ban it out in the second phase and, you know, waste one of those bans for them to pick up something different, right? Because technically, again, this Edith is still flex. They can still go for something like the Terizla. Understandably, it didn't work as well. Okay, well, thanks, AP Ren. But, right, they could have opted to go for Terizla pickup and then glue ban. But now that Terizla's banned out, you guys can take the floor.
Yeah, I think for the Red Giants, they prioritize first on minimizing the heroes for Kyle TC.
Hayabusa ban comes next from
Nolan was
YRG.
used by them earlier. That's why they banned out the Alpha. So you're left with there's no Julian, there's no Fanny.
Hayabusa?
Hayabusa, yeah, the Hayabusa. So I think for the Red Giants, they have realized that if you're up against Falcons AP Bren, they'd rather have Kyle TZ use the Hayabusa instead of the Nolan because Kyle TZ was the
What's the
MVP
time? It's
earlier
2:54
using the
a.m.
Nolan. And Sam's
2:54 a.m. And I work a 12-hour shift today, guys.
But still has the
We're
high
in
loss
beast mode,
against
boys.
the Moscow. And
I worked
even
from
the Glue.
11 a.m.
So
to
they
11
are on
p.m.
the
today.
EXP side now for Red Giants band.
I wonder what's the plan, right? Because
Came home,
from
took a
these,
shower,
drafts and the bans that are coming through from the
talked
side
for a
of the
bit,
Giants, they're
got on
essentially
stream.
forcing Kyle TZ to pick up that Hayabusa once again, unless, of course, that Roger is still flex. Obviously, the Roger can still be placed in the jungle or the gold lane, so that's still something that we
Hayabusa
can
pickup or
anticipate.
YRG get next
Plan, right?
pickup.
What's
They
the
need a
stopper,
mage.
right? Do the Red Giants believe that the Ruby
Maybe
would
they
be
go for the
answer,
Vex
the
here.
Tigreal be the answer, the Kufra be the answer, or even the Cho?
I don't think they have to
That
pick
is still
Rome
left
yet. I think
I
they
think
last
it's
pick Rome,
best
right?
for them to take the Ruby because it's kind of hard for the Minotaur
What if they
to
go for the Jushin here?
One's Fury if there's a Ruby on front. But lately, the Red Giants is not really choosing Ruby that much as compared to the previous tournaments that they had.
Maybe the Arlet.
Oh!
This is new.
Okay.
The second time, technically, Yves has been picked up in this tournament.
What industry?
I don't.
Hospitality.
It can work. A Yves
I work in
can
restaurants.
I'm just not a big fan
In
of
a
it.
restaurant.
And I'll tell you why, right? The Yves is so immobile as a hero. The clear is iffy, in my opinion. There was a buff
I did a 12-hour shift today because our general manager
but it's
is
not on par as to a lot of the meta mid
out of town right now,
so
so I had to work a manager shift,
Obviously
management
now,
shift today.
Against the Claude as well, it's tough. It's tough for the Yves.
That makes me question why Eve that early for YRG because
Oh, wait. So Jungle Roger?
The Eve, then the Falcons AP Brand took the Arlot and even the Claude, which are nice counters for the Eve, right? They could dive right in while doing the real world manipulation, even with the Blazing Duet while it is being casted. So the Red Giants, they need a hero that
They could go for the Edith Rome,
but they don't really have that hard CC Edith on the EX lane as a Grok.
like Falcons draft better
tank.
here.
Okay, that's gonna be
I'm in Florida, yeah.
tough one for them.
It is.
Oh, Lapu.
So Edith Rome, they will commit Edith Rome here. Lapu will jump into the fray too.
I don't know.
I don't want to say new, but it's not in the lineup yesterday, right? Even Lapu, who will step here to the line of the Red Giants. They understand that they need crowd control. They need someone that can tank in front as well. So maybe Lapu can be the right answer.
Right now,
And he gets 1,000 tips every day. I do not get 1,000 tips every day.
That they do still have things up their sleeve. And the Red Giants in game number 2 are putting in the Uno reverse card. They're like, you have special picks, you have comfort picks.
I have made 1,000
We
in
also have
tips
them
before
to utilize against
in a
you.
in a day.
It's a big surprise here for game
But
number
that
2
is not
with
an
the
everyday
Yves
thing.
And the Lapu, more so the Yves. But if anyone can do it, it's the Prince of Mages, Stormy. So, boys
No,
and girls,
I don't. I'm only working management right now
Thank you so
because
much,
one of our
ladies and
managers is
gentlemen.
out of town. So
Welcome to game
me and a
2.
couple of the other
Again,
lead servers
it was
swap
Red
around.
Giants failing to find the win in that first game. So
You work remotely for a small business in Palm Harbor?
To see, will it
Hold on. Really, Len? I live like 30 minutes from Palm Harbor. That's crazy. I grew up in Clearwater, which is like literally 10 minutes from Palm Harbor.
in taking that purple buff. So expect that the Ogwen is more on having that vision first for Kyle TZ instead of zoning the players of Yudo Red Giants. So a lot of pokes already at the middle lane. It's a matter of which duo at the middle lane will go for faster clearing of minion waves.
When with a Minotaur, somehow it helps here, right? With the Faramis as well. Take a look at the split. Faramis goes top side. Minotaur hovers around, providing vision towards the bottom side of the map here, providing vision towards Sakai's rotation. So let's see a few.
Sounds good, Len.
A lot of play.
Probably a player at top lane, but yeah, we know that there were quantum charges.
They're whispering now.
Players of Falcons AP Bren, probably more on the faster pacing of side.
Potential re-engage 3v2 with the flicker.
Yumes gets a knock up. Onward.
Connecting onwards flat, but the cover.
Kyle TZ gets involved though. Yumes low.
Yumes in trouble. Wasted the flicker and first blood.
Oh no. Oh no.
From Falcons AP Bren.
That's true for
Yudo Red
Falcons
Giants.
AP Bren. It was a nice goal for them.
Red Giants.
Was a nice play, and it was against
what do you think the current meta?
XP here.
It's nice.
Yeah, it was against Yumes. I take that back. But with that kill, it means that they are on the upper hand on taking other objectives.
It's nice
against Yudo Red
between
Giants because they even have
like
Ogwen
the
at
top
level
4
4.
teams, right?
Yumes is still at level 3. They can go for that Minnow 1 Fury as early as possible.
It's not nice
Yudo Red Giants positioning themselves for this turtle
to watch when it comes to. There's a lot less room for, I don't know, man.
For that turtle take, and well,
like I've said in my past, I'm a fan of long games. I'm a fan of like anything under 15 minutes isn't very entertaining for me. Oh, wait a second. Kyle TZ still able to get it. Yumes low. Kyle TZ goes down though.
Yumes will take down Kyle TZ.
Two for a turtle. Two for a turtle.
Manipulation there, hitting 4 players of Falcons AP Bren. But Yudo Red Giants on the lead for this one. Again, they have the burst, they have that setup play from Yumes, and even the slowing that the real world manipulation has. It's a masterful usage of those skills. So now Yudo Red Giants, there's a mixture of
I don't know. I really like Fcap's
against the Falcons AP Bren as well.
Draft here. Like I think Fcap has the better draft.
Slowing down a bit
but
on how they will rotate.
Hey man, YRG, you just never know.
For Kyle TZ to have that farm. I mean, this is a Roger as their jungle. It's not as fast as a Nolan, and the positioning is very crucial for this one.
Timing as well, right? And they understand that even when Minotaur or Ogwen pops the Minion Fury, they need to take care of the bravest fighter that might come.
I think Claude is useless in the new meta now.
Which, of course, is going to be very annoying. They need to time their fights perfectly.
I don't think Claude will ever be useless, man.
Lead, but I gotta say, it's still an even game. Let's see, purple buff invaded by Sakai's, no?
Nice timing, yes, they got it, but there's gonna be a real interpretation here for Yudo Red Giants. It's just Stormy protecting his teammates because at that time Falcons AP Bren I think was ready to set up a play against them.
I'm gonna need a coffee.
Really nice also is
coffee number 2. Because the first one it don't really seem like it do what it do. I need coffee number 2.
Moskov in the Golden, so it's more of the execution now or how they will set up that conversion in the early laning of this marksman.
It's also important to know that as of now, Sakai's is a level ahead.
Oh wow.
So let's see, turtle take. Yudo Red Giants, they have that
like,
advantage.
I mean, of course, Claude isn't like the most proud marksman, but he always has some value.
This turtle objective, we have other players from YRG zoning out, and Flat TZ soaks in the damage from YRG.
Bravest fighter in the realm popped prematurely. Let's see though, Cram flickers out. Oh, Minion Fury.
Oh, nice Minon's Fury. Yumes goes down. Stormy's doing a really good job with
being the target of Innocent, but he almost juked. Deep down,
with being really patient with the RWMs.
Now the turtle heavily favored towards Yudo Red Giants, but no, they will not commit it just yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a reset here for both our teams, but Sakai's is actually continuing it, and we see changes in terms of how Falcons have been play. Again, this is a Roger, and look at the middle lane. Innocent just to start the third in front of Fune. So now there is a big of a difference in terms of the skill set of the players for Udo Red Giants. So for Falcons,
Who's the best jungler this SPS tournament?
They want to do those counters with that Tamil Fury. It just so
I don't know. It's tough, man.
Stormy, yes,
I haven't watched all of SPS,
yes,
so this is the first game I've watched of SPS. So I can't really give a valid answer to that.
So the real world manipulation is a bit of a headache now for Falcons AP Brain because everyone is just in that like swimming pool, real world manipulation.
Yeah, they need to take care of the angles, right?
Yep.
When they want to engage, when is the right time? Oh, real world manipulation towards Super.
Oh! The burn!
The burning. Ooh, not enough though. Oh, on the other side is actually Fcap taking Keats 2v1 situation and
YRG coming back.
Giants. What a start.
Yeah, what a dominating start against Falcons AP Brain. Even Super Marco was forced to use that Purify, hoping that he will survive that burn.
Stormy's playing the Eve really well,
Stormy,
bro.
by the way, is at 1-0-3 for this game. Alling, I thought it was going to be a hard game for him, but because of the position of Yumes and the rest, it was a lot easier for him to use that reward.
Oh my god, look at the fucking damage. Ogwen down, Cram able to get the kill. Bro, Cram's playing this Lapu very clean.
Winning on all corners.
Just when we said that for Falcons AP Brand, they're focusing on a faster pacing of this game. With the quantum
might be
charges,
G's, honestly.
It's really Udo Red Giants setting up the tempo of the match. Again, Yumes is everywhere. There is a backup.
Unless like Ogwen has to make the big play. Ogwen or Flap, I guess.
Like taking all the turrets possible that he can get against the Falcons AP Brand, hence the 2,800 gold lead. So looking at okay, so there's a bit of a lead with Innocent and Super Marcos Gold, but nothing much. They both have the corrosion side, by the way, for this game. So it's more of a setup play for both teams.
Stormy low.
Stormy falls first down.
Damage though. Kyle TZ down.
In the front lines will
Good
not
trade.
survive. It's a jungler.
Good trade for YRG.
So that's a green light technically still for Udo Red Giants to take the last turtle.
Yeah,
it's Lord now.
It's the Lord now, so things are pretty fast.
Lord getting shut down. Flap TZ few, maybe looking for an angle in.
And we can see the zone
Dooms gets the Earthshaker. Cram with the bravest fighter in the backside. Taking some shots. Innocent able to take Lord. Cram now wants to engage as well. Flap TZ might be in trouble. Able to get the Nether Realm.
For Marco blazing duets as they cover Cram. Looking for an angle is not committed. Udo Red Giants still here. 3K gold lead.
Yeah, that's true for Udo Red Giants. I really like how they force the Nether Realm of you just to be used to save even Ogwen, right? Most of the time we want a Nether Realm to be used.
Yeah, I'm confused. I thought Lord didn't come until 8 minutes.
Going the other way for Falcons.
Does Lord come earlier now?
So,
did I miss something?
It's going to be hard for Falcons to burn. Even the clearing of minion wave, yes, they have the Claude, but nothing much yet from Kaltizi.
Hume stuck in the
Is the clock run at the top?
Of the way though, barely. He needs to recall. So that's one man power down for Udo Red Giants. Now, blazing duet, Stormy. Oh, pulled back. That's nasty.
Oh, Cram into the backside.
Just to cover, but Cram cannot take it. Golden will fall, but Cram
oh, the response though. SRG in trouble. They're going too deep. They're going way too deep.
That kill is a 2v2 in the bottom side of the map. Kaltizi.
Oh,
in the Roger. Almost takes Innocent down, but Super Marco will be there
Yumes,
to take him
you guys got to
down.
slow down.
Well, that is happening.
YRG's got to slow down.
And everything is just continuous for Udo Red Giants. At that time, all along, I thought it's going to be Udo Red Giants in the upper hand, but Falcons AP Brand, they have the damage now. They will defend the Lord, and at the same time, Super Marco had that nice placement of the
I think the clock time was off.
Here's the thing, if there is potential or opportunity for him to use the Blazing Duet in front of Stormy, then that is the best way for Fcap to win a team fight.
Yeah, 10 minutes in here. It's still, I gotta say, anybody's game, right? Economy, sure. For now, Udo Red Giants has it, but Falcons, they know they have.
That's why they switched to this. There was some issues with the API. There had to be some issues with the API. I almost want to go back and see.
Towards that golden style to have more auto attacks, basic attacks during that blazing duet.
Okay, so it's just the Hunter Strike and Road to Dominance Ice for Cram, and it's very, very sustainable. It's really hard for Falcons AP Brand to put him down in front of the team fight. So I think for Falcons AP Brand, he could focus more. Oh, okay, so Super Marco has the Demon Hunter sword. There's no glowing wonder, even dominance ice yet. So I think for Falcons AP Brand, as long as they have those items already, then they can go and find Cram or be or have Cram as their first target.
Let's see here.
Bro, when Flap TZ's on Arlet,
they have toned down their
any team going against Yums.
Will force to use the Primal Wrath. Oh,
Primal Wrath.
Yums just use the flicker.
Any team going against FCap when Flap TZ's Arlet, you have to be so careful about your engages. Flap TZ's so good at catching a team off guard with that final slash when you're trying to like come into FCap, especially when you're trying to like come into their base. If there's a tower nearby or you're running down lane, he's so good at finding angles and just disrupting everything.
It's still nobody's game. So it's true for Falcons AP Brand because they have that.
TREX, is salary good in a restaurant? Because I'm taking HM right now. What's HM?
They have the Claude for you, the Red Giants.
Salary good? I don't know. I mean, depends on the restaurant you work, depends on your position. If you're a server in America, you can make decent money, yeah.
Let's see. They are now poking the Lord. Still just airing it out, right? Looking for.
But like, if you're gonna make decent money as a server in America, you kind of need to really know your stuff. Hospitality management. Management is a completely different beast.
Their time here because they know they have that slight advantage.
Depends on your position in management, depends on where you work, on what your salary is.
By the way, Flaptiz and Ogun has those flickers, so they couldn't just jump against the players of the Red Giants.
Oh, revelation.
Faltiz able to pick up the Lord.
Finds the Lord. Now Stormy will be targeted.
That guys, hold on, 1 for 1, 1 for 1. 1 for 2. Yums, use the conceal, still goes down.
To take the kill. That's another
look at that, guys. 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 He's gonna go back to base. I thought he was gonna look for the play in the Super Marco.
Again, for Fcap, they needed their winning condition. At the time, they needed to find Stormy. So 2 players from Falcons AP Brand focused on Stormy and had Yums out of the scenario. So things are looking good for Falcons AP Brand. There might be a juggle or a change in the economy right now, but what's really nice for you, the Red Giants, is they have the kit to defend this Lord. Oh, Sekai's.
Stormies hasn't been able to do a whole lot. Oh, Sekai's down.
Is already there. 2 items, 3 items almost for Super Marco, and will be enough to take Sekai's down.
And because of that, Falcons AP Brand is also taking this turret out the middle lane and taking this purple buff against Yudo Red Giants. So there's a huge swing right for this game. Falcons AP Brand is just taking all the resources.
Connie's got to hype up a bit more, bro.
YRG, and it might be difficult for Yums and even Cram to be up front now for Fcap because of the items that Super Marco has. It's just the Demon Hunter sword and even the corrosion sight, but the damage is already massive for them.
And now he has the Malefic Roar in his arsenal as well. So again, there is going to be extra penetration in his kits. Udara Giants, they're in the back foot now. It wasn't this case earlier on. Udara Giants still has some counterplay, of course. The back of Cram here. He is 406. He has hybrid items as well.
Yeah, YRG, if YRG wants to win this, they need to tighten up a bit.
In his kit as well.
They can't keep just like flipping the coin.
Would mean a lot for the team fight.
Oh no, bad play.
Sekai's just trying to poke Super Marco, but they saw that there are players from Falcons AP Brand during that time. So again, since this is already almost 15 minutes of the game, the spells would be very, very crucial for our players. So see that basic damage hit from Super Marco. It's more than half, or yeah, almost half the life of Cram.
Kaltizi already GDS as well. Now they want to invade the purple. Let's see, Udara Giants, will they contest this? Sekai's in position to find the retribution, but no, he will not commit it. Udara Giants, will they force a fight? Yep, here, Earth Shatter has been popped but nothing else. Conceal.
Conceal play.
Engage. Oh,
Dooms gets the onward.
Now, another round pops. That's
A lot of ults traded though. The turnaround. The turnaround.
Catch one, and that will be you.
Flap TZ down. So guy's able to get the kill. Dooms in trouble. Blazing duet. Look at the damage on Innocent. He pops the wind of nature, but he's not gonna be able to get away.
And Innocent will be the victim.
What a very nice juggle there by Falcons AP Brand. They all knew that Innocent was having a
Bro,
hard
Falcons
time
AP Brand with a
positioning
beautiful
himself.
turnaround there.
He wasn't sure that there are other plays from RG that back him up. So
Cram in trouble. Cram dead. Cram dead. Set guys. Might just be next.
For Super Marco, what a nice placement earlier with the blazing
You do, bro.
duet.
They gotta tighten. Like
Falcons
they're
AP
not
Brand
playing well when
having
they're losing.
Florida, but we have the threat from Sekais and even Stormy.
Oh, you're dead, bro.
Dragon Spear doing work.
You're lucky Kyle TZ wants Lord.
It has the Falcons AP Bren once again.
What a nice synergy there from Falcons AP Brand as the juggle in the Lord pit. Super Marco, by the way, is at 4-0-6 on this game. And I really
Mark
like
Cutie
how
MM,
they do
yeah, bro.
things.
Mark
It's
Cutie
just
played MM
passing
forever,
a
bro.
volleyball,
That was his
wherein,
role.
There's a setup
For the past,
or there's a damage
for the
from
past
Super
3 years,
Marco
Mark
and
Cutie's been at MM. This is our
Falcons
first time
is
seeing
just
him
ready
mid.
For the spike, for that deadly spike.
Last
So
season
that
was the
has been
first time ever seen him
detrimental
play
here
mid.
For you, the Red Giants, because there's
At least
no
in
hero
competitive
that is
play.
really on the hard
At least in competitive
CC
play.
just to stop Super Marco from the blazing duet. So if you're Yums, you're
Mark
gonna
Cutie was
struggle.
always a gold
Am I
laner.
gonna use my Earth Shatter?
Mark Cutie was with Area 77
Will I wait that long
forever, bro.
before that blazing duet, or I will just surprise the players of Falcons AP Brand?
And also, let's see here. Will this Lord be the ticket for Falcons AP Bren to securing a grand final spot? Oh, the Kais. Oh, again, he was looking for that assassination on towards Super Marco. Lord is still marching in the bottom side of the map here. You do Red Giants. They are looking to stabilize and turtle in their base.
Very efficient Lord management here for Falcons AP Brand. They secure that turret at the bottom lane, and now you the Red Giants, we could see them building. Oh, wait, top
Oh,
lane.
Lord.
Hits. Oh, no range, though.
Oh, Lord.
Down. Final slash committed.
Oh, Lord.
Ram pops the bravest fighter. So he's
YG handles that pretty well.
Good pull on towards Stormy. Kyle TZ yet again does not find the range to Lycan pounce on towards Stormy. It's still a 5v5.
D9 reshuffle roster? No, bro. Literally just a trade.
Even the orange buff he can't get.
Literally just a jungle trade.
Every resources that they have.
Zane for
There's
BP1.
someone for Falcons AP Brand defending that middle lane.
Yeah, roll manipulation.
No,
Final
oh,
slash.
nice stun by Cram.
Immune to all.
Does back
Never
him off.
round to back away. Again, that's the Q. You to Red Giants. They might
Spear destruction.
force a
They do not
fight
follow through.
if they have that opening. Will they find it? Is the question. Grab now.
Cram, you're going too deep, bro.
Trying to cover the Red Giants.
Fcap gets a turnaround every time. The turnaround. It's so disgusting, bro. They bait him every time. Fucking hook, line, and sinker, baby.
Finishing touch.
They don't have the minion wave yet. They have to wait at the top lane. So 36 seconds before Innocent is going to be alive.
YRG's got to stop biting that
Probably
bait,
with
bro.
Proper minion wave management.
RG
from
just
Falcons
keeps
AP
biting
Brand.
the
They
bait,
can take
bro.
down 2 more inhibitor
They put the
turrets
they put the
against
carrot
Red
out,
Giants.
bro.
So we have the anti-carrot
Falcons AP
now
Brand sits the
against
carrot out.
Dooms, and that is just
And
immense
YRG chases
damage
it down
from
every
the players
time.
of Falcons AP Brand. Mid lane turret has been destroyed.
Q spent his flicker. Primal Wrath as well, but the damage will not be enough.
Nope,
As it
nope,
will be
nope,
Yumes
GG's.
taken down alongside Cram. Sakai's will not be able to do anything. And
GG's,
Falcons AP
GG's.
Bren, they are at match point.
What a clean game by Falcons AP Bren. Just one swing, and it turned out differently for this one. You the Red Giants, they were on the lead early game, but Falcons AP Bren again eyes on the prize. Same with game number 1.
It was an impressive performance once again by Falcons AP Brand. You know, I thought that perhaps with that Yeeve being picked up, that was just it. That was it, right? For Falcons AP Brand. It felt like every time they wanted to go for the neutral objective takes, it was very difficult. Every time they went in for team fights, it was very difficult to get out of that real world manipulation by Yeeve. But I think the glaring difference that really swapped it around, in my opinion, right, was when we saw Super Marco get his item power spike, right?
Yeah.
As soon as Super Marco was able to get that item power spike and was able to burst in the Yeeve, every time she opens up the real world manipulation, it was just GG, because technically they would have had to cancel that out.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
true. because
just don't
there
give
was
PH
also
lower
even a
bracket,
time
bro. The
because
lower
early parts
bracket
of the
buff
game,
is
it
so
was
real.
actually Stormy just using the real world manipulation, right? In the middle lane, we're in the one Eterna is telling us is that it came to a point where in Stormy is doubting whether will I use my real world manipulation now or later because Supermarket isn't here yet, something like that.
Yeah.
It can get very awkward for Stormy when to commit that real word manipulation because remember, ladies and gentlemen, he's immobile, right? He cannot move. She cannot move. Eve cannot move when she is ulting, and yeah, that's just creates another big target for the side of Falcons AP Brennan. They have the tools with Claude, with Flap as well, that can flicker final slasher. It doesn't has that crown. It will not be crowd control. Doesn't cancel. But of course, the damage will still come through.
Yeah, again, right? So it comes back to that drafting phase. Like,
Bro,
they
this
had
could be a
really great
3-0,
idea,
boys.
But maybe that Eve was a little too early.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have waited for the last.
The Eve
final
was good
pick
early game.
after they saw the gold laner, or whether or not the flex of the Raja would have happened or not. Because after the Eve, they instantly went in Arlott Claude.
Arlott and Claude.
It was brilliant.
It could have been their surprise pick because they were actually on the last side of picking phase. So yeah, that's actually true. I would agree with that because I mean Stormy, middle lane, it was a really tough battle for him, and at the same time, since the Claude was chosen by Falcons AP Bren, there's really no hard CC from YRG. It's just the Edith, but if you're using,
Yo, we see Galaxy Impact. That's
this,
dope. Hold on.
Earth Shatter now or wait for the Claude. Same with what happened to Stormy.
Yeah. But I think more so for Yums was the fact that he was able to be so aggressive on Kyle, right? I think that made a big problem, especially in the neutral objective take. So not only was the Eve great in the neutral objective fights, but Kyle TZ was also falling so far behind Sakai's at a certain point, right? So every time they wanted to go, he was already a level below. And then of course, Sakai's would have a better chance at winning out those retributions. So Yums is a very aggressive roamer, right? Expect if you pick up an assassin for it not to be as easy as it should be, especially when it comes down to the rotations.
I mean, we saw
Galaxy
how
Impact goes hard.
Can be that nuisance as well, even from game one.
Garp's the top G, boys.
But the Edith and Eve connection I wasn't really feeling it. Well, let's see here for the post games. Yeah, towards the end, especially the economy, there was just this gap, right? Galtizi, full items. He has the Thunder Belt as well, so that's extra through damage and also defense.
Yeah, and
sustainability.
Yeah, that's true. And speaking of sustainability, I think the items here from YRG isn't really that sufficient to soak up all the damage from two physical heavy damagers from Fcap. It's a Roger and a Claude. So yeah, it's just the brute force best paid for.
Damn,
Stormy.
Charles, I ain't heard that one in a while, bro.
From
here you go, bro.
From Yums, but it's not sufficient for the other players of YRG whenever there's going to be a Blazing Duet from Supermarket. It's as if they're just getting all the damage from that Blazing Duet, as to why it's a lot easier for Calteezy to just finish off the play. So it's a matter, again, of layering of skills.
The way you're typing in all types, Charles, sounds like you're full of fear, bro.
Really
just let it out, bro. Cry it out, man.
So it's also
Cry it out, bro.
Also evident for
Cry it out, bro.
hero damage for this game. A lot of books from Few, and we have 28% from Kyle TZ. So it has been a juggle and a battle of attrition here for Falcons, AP Bren, and YRG.
Again, just shows how Super Marco, towards the mid and towards the late game as well, he has a lot of damage. 23% already. And, well, Udara Giants, innocent, sure.
Love you too.
He has some sort of counterplay.
You look like Walmart MobaZane, really imagine, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. First of all,
let's take a look at the highlights now.
I'm older than MobaZane.
Yeah, actually,
MobaZane is
This is very interesting because at first I thought it's gonna be YRG on.
Is a young lad.
Because of the aggression from Stormy. This was my favorite part because it was a solo kill, right, for Stormy against.
MobaZane's a young lad, bro.
Yeah, that
He's
was
a young
one
kiddo.
of the biggest things, and I think that even in these team fights, right?
You heard it from Nami herself.
How
TREX looks better.
Incredible the Udara Giants were. But somehow, some way, man, Falcons AP Brand towards that mid to late game, they were able to recollect themselves and readjust into these team fights.
Yeah, speaking of adjustment, this is the hugest adjustment for Falcons AP Brand. They just found Stormy's position, and we have 2 players from Fcap just zoning him.
And exactly, Eudora Giants, after that mistake, quote unquote, after that punish rather, Falcons AP Bren, they were just stomping Eudora Giants. And Eudora Giants, they weren't able to find an answer. Here,
You like the vocalist of Imagine Dragons without
Eudora Giants
muscles.
can pull
Damn.
the trigger, but of course, Flap
That's
TV
real.
with the flicker
I'll take
on
that.
point, man. With the flicker final slash, finding the right targets as well. And take a look at the emotions there. Oh, it just shows that Falcons AP Bren, they really want to go to the grand finals.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they're a game away. They're match point right now, ladies and gentlemen. They're 1 game away of eliminating the once immortal Giants from Malaysia.
Listen, man, let me
and
say something.
Stepping into
A real
the
man
grand finals alongside with another Filipino team.
Probably.
A real man can rock a beard. But a real man can also shave his beard and still look good. And show off that strong chin. Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm Mo Zayn instead.
But depending, of course, on their composition of Fcap.
Seeing, I expected more here from the side of YRG. Hopefully, we will get to see the final form from YRG for Game 3 and Game 4 because I want this to go full best of 5.
Me too. So will we be seeing a full best of 5, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to cut to a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay tuned for more SPS action.
TREX docs, AFAM docs. Good day. Living bombs, bro. I still gotta take a picture with your shirt, guys. That shirt's actually in the wash right now. Living Bomb sent me a dope shirt, guys. You'll see it soon. Thank you again for the shirt, bro. And it's comfy. I actually wore that shirt on my flight home. That's why it's in the wash right now. Bro, is Zayn with Liz? Do they have a thing? I have no clue, man. I don't know. Man, Moonton gonna nerf everyone and play Force Mage Jungle. That'd be crazy.
This is the soalan hari ini.
What is this?
Who is the father of Julian, the Scarlet Raven? A. Lapu-Lapu. B. Terizla. C. Leomort. And D.
Hi, TREX. Just wondering, is there a way to sign up for roster in NA? What do you mean? Like sign up for like sign up for like for a team?
Are you guys sure? Yes. Okay, so lock the answer.
But no, the shirt's dope. Living Bomb's like everybody likes it.
Oh, nice. And now I'm gonna move.
Once I actually don't look like a bum, I'll take a picture and I'll tag you on IG.
All right. Let's put the question on the screen. Let's go.
Says my team wants to play. Oh, you just need to join the MLBB NA Discord. That's where like there's a lot of small tournaments too. Like if you're a new team and you want to just like join some tournaments, you join my Discord. I can show you where to go. Just join my Discord and ping me, and I can show you like where you different servers that have tournaments and stuff.
Oh yeah! Give a big round of applause for them. Thank you so much. You may come back to your seat and later you can get the prize.
Hitting the side, TREX my favorite caster. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it.
Number 3 between the Falcon AP brand versus the Yudu Red Giant. This game ends as 3-0.
TREX, opinions on Aurora super team? Are they a super team though, bro?
Red Giant can stole 1 point, so we're gonna play the 4th game. Are you guys thinking that Yudu Red Giant can win the game number 3? I cannot hear you. Are you guys thinking that Yudu Red Giant can win the game number 3? All right.
Did I see did I see USA play ISF? No.
Small break, so don't go anywhere, guys. Thank you.
Rise of Legends in Kazakhstan? No. I did not hear about that. Well, they're proclaiming they are. I don't really know if they're a super team, but hey, man. I mean, they're a good team. I think it's like I don't think there's any team that's like I don't know, PH there is no super team, bro. Honestly, all my hype for MBLPH is TNC because Wolf joined as coach. That's the new team we're supporting next season, bro. They're going to get all the caster views. Because all of us want to see Coach Wolf do good. Edward, Demon Kite, UA, Dolmang, and Rennie J. Honestly, I think Dolmang might be the weak link here. I'm not saying Dolmang's bad. Aurora's definitely not a super team, bro. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but I don't feel like they're a super team. Sean Odom, we see you, bro. I'm sorry.
Because after this best of 5, we will still be seeing the grand finals that are going to be placed in that best of 7.
I mean, will we see the home team fall to the hands of Falcons, or will we see a reverse sweep from a 2-0 position? Can't wait.
You know what? I think this is the first time that
Edward's a beast. Demon Kite's a beast. Rennie J, he's been gone for a season, so we'll see. I mean, we know Rennie J's good, but we'll see how he does when he comes back.
How they will put up that emotional stability, because the other team, or Fcap, is one.
Bro, do you think Dolman? Who do you think's a weak? Like, so if you had to pick the best player of Manana, yeah, but it's Manana, guys.
It was a 1-to-1, right?
It's Manana.
I don't think the Yudu Red Giants, after 126 days, have felt being this behind, right? So I understand that sentiment. I understand what's being pressured onto them right now, what is being put up to the test. Because again, right, 126 days without losing, how does it feel for them now, being in a position where they're so far behind and they're just one game away of saying goodbye to this
game, right? I think now they don't need to overthink.
What did Banana even place last season, bro?
Take it game by game, and now what's in front of them? It's game 3.
Banana plays 6.
Yeah, I kind of feel like for a YRG.
Dolmang is as good as Benny? Bro.
Yeah, I like that you've mentioned overthinking. Even Eterna was telling us later that it's as if they're not playing the usual.
Dolmang is as good as Benny, bro.
Play. Sekais is making mistakes, to be honest, in terms of how
I'm not saying he's bad.
In a team fight.
I'm not saying he's bad, guys.
Almost flawless.
Yeah.
Guys. I'm not saying he's bad. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad player at all. I'm just saying out of the 5 players, I think he is the least. He's like.
Okay, maybe losing that.
But we'll see. He might be the
win streak caused a toll on their mentality or their mental.
Top 3
fortitude.
mechanic-wise,
But even
bro.
in the interview, they were happy about it, right? They were so happy because now the fans are no
Bro,
longer
Domang,
pressuring
Benny, and
them
Kelra.
about keeping that win
You're not putting
alive.
Super Marco on the
Hopefully
list.
the Udara Giants
Bro.
can recollect here and force
I
yet
can't even
another
take your
game for
I can't
Falcons
even
AP
take
Red, because
your list
otherwise
seriously
we'll
because
be yet
Super Marco's
another
not on there, bro.
PH Grand Finals at SBS.
It's going to be crazy. Well, let's see here. The draft Falcons AP Bren, they will have the first pick, and of course,
Super
Chip
Marco is not
can
good.
out. I believe during playoffs,
I can't, bro.
Chip has yet
Yep.
has yet to surface.
Yeah, that's true. A high banning percentage for the chip, and knowing that Falcons AP Bren is on the other side of the drafting, I'm sure that they will ban out against the Zask. They have been very consistent with that already, knowing that they're up against YRG because yesterday
I'm
they
not
opened it up
underestimating him.
for YRG. Maybe they're just testing waters at that time.
I'm just saying my opinion. What do you guys, if you guys had to pick one player on that roster that could be the weak link, who else would it be? Rennie J? I think it's a toss. For me, it's a toss-up between Rennie J and Domang.
Those heroes for YRG, or maybe focus on Karam's hero this time around to change things up.
Definitely, and Udara Giants adjustments instantly, right? They saw that Minotaur is a little bit too hard to handle.
I don't think it's Edward.
Yeah, you know what? Let's
I don't
limit
think it's
Owen,
UA.
and also opening up more possibilities. Falcons AP Bren, will they go for that Roger first pick? It seems like they really like that Roger.
It's a big question. Yeah. Okay, so the adjustments have been made now for the Udara Giants, picking up the Edith. And this puts Falcons AP Bren in a situation to choose, right? The Roger and the Harith has been left open. We've seen the Harith kind of fall short in terms of that laning phase as compared to certain heroes. So it looks like Falcons AP Bren up first. They will be picking up the Roger. It's still a flex. They could still be picking up the Harith later on into the series. But the Terizla is also one of their choices here to secure Flap TZ.
Not unless Udara Giants secures the Harith now. For them, Harith and Kufra maybe, because it's a nice protection for that hero, but they could also get the Hayabusa already, or even the Alpha, since the Assassin or the Junglers has already been limited for our draft.
You know what? I like it, right? And maybe we might see a Kaja here in the mix from either side. Let's see the Giants, though, to complete their first 3 picks. It will be that Harith as expected, and of course the Nolan, right? I'm still being the favorites in the jungler position.
It's scary to pick up the Harith here, but it's also understandable. In the opposite side, the Udara Giants, when faced with the Harith in the gold lane, they pick up something like the Melissa that has a little bit more of a fighting chance in lane if they want to. But obviously, if Falcons AP Bren secure the Melissa here, the Udara Giants could pick up something like the Arlet, which is also very dangerous against the Melissa in these particular team fights. So right now, Falcons AP Bren, they're not going to pick the bait just yet. The Vexana is secured first and foremost. And now the Udara Giants, they have the chance to ban the Melissa out if they deem it worthy of banning.
Yeah, they can actually ban out Melissa and even Moskov, because the Roger could also be, is still a flex pick for Falcons AP Bren. And I think during last game, it was a Roger for Kaltizi and a Claude as well.
Bro, I will gladly say,
so, yep, Udara Giants, they might want to minimize on the options of Falcons AP
you're not
Bren and
comparing
have this Roger
any
in
gold
the lane
laners
instead, since Falcons
to Marco
AP
or
Bren
Benny, bro.
back out, this Xborg, there's
That's
a
just
high
my
chance
opinion.
that even the Terizla is also a flex.
You're right, you're right. Let's
Currently, in the past 2 or 3 years, and okay, maybe 1v1. Some of the other like players like Kelra, players like Domang can lane against them, yes, and can maybe even win in lane. But there's more to being a gold laner than laning phase, bro. There's more to being a player than just laning phase, man.
So let's just maybe glue ban, because they have synchronized the Vexana with the glue before.
That's actually,
I mean,
You have Benny, who has some of the best
for Falcons AP Bren. So
split, like just in the moment decisions. He's got probably some of the most back doors than any gold laner out there. I bet he does. Honestly, if we look at it, I bet he has more backdoor plays than any gold laner out there.
For Fcap.
Yeah,
Super
they
Marco.
wanna try and force it, right? That's definitely a possibility here. And for Falcons AP Bren, once again, they are trying to signify that they want a winning lane in that EXP, right? Which is why they banned out the export. CC is still an option.
Like Super Marco is some of the greatest macro, one of the best macro in terms of gold lane.
The Barrett and the Edith, so again, still a possibility of that flex.
He's one of the best at knowing his power spikes, knowing when his time is.
Position. Cho banned out. Kufra also banned out. Falcons AP
Like,
Bren,
it's not just about laning phase, man. They're two players that shine from start to end of game. And even if they have a rough start in the game, they can shine in the end. Like, Marco and Benny are right now there. There's a reason why.
Solid choice, right? Going up against a Harith, a hero like Nolan, and the Edith, who wants to engage you. And a proper disengage should be the Ruby, right? With a crowd control, it will break your tempo as well. So very nice pickup. Udara Giants, though, what do they need?
We'll see. I think Domang will probably shine with Edward and Yue on the team. Demon Kite as well. I think Domain will definitely have some room to shine here. Having a very proactive EXP laner like Edward, like when it comes into big team fights, Domain will have a lot of space to shine here on this team. I think he's got a solid lineup. If Rennie J performs as well, it will be a great opportunity for Domain to see, like, we can see what Domain really has.
This Arlot will go. Is it an EXP lane or the post 5 for YRG? Now, here comes the answer for Fcap. If this Roger is gonna be a flex, no, it's not a flex. It's gonna go on Super Marcos lane, and we have Hayabusa as Kyle TZ's the jungle hero.
Why doesn't Xavier get picked in the pro scene? We saw a little bit of Xavier in MSC.
Is very punishing to heroes that want to look for.
Didn't we see a few Xavier picks in MSC? Not a lot, but we saw a few.
The displacement of the Jushin is very difficult to overtake, so I think it does work well and blend in well with the entirety and the idea that they want to go for. They also
Wow, TREX, it's been a long time since we've seen you. Sorry, we didn't do a whole lot of live streams during MSC and everything. We did a lot of vlogs and stuff.
Tricky for Falcons AP Bren this time around.
It's going to be tricky, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, it is that match.
We've been busy, bros.
One game away for the M5 World Champions to move forward into the Grand Finals. One game away of remaking history, putting Udo Red Giants in their spot. And with that, I'm going to throw it over to you guys to cast and bring us into the third game in this best.
Can YRG take us to a game number 4?
The last time for this series, or will we see another Land of Dawn game? Let's see. Udo Red Giants taking on Falcons AP Bren.
See, and then even in game, their tag is SRG, bro.
Specifically in the middle lane, but this is a very different rotation from Few because he goes at the lane as
normally Few goes to the EXP lane, but Fcap switching it up. Oh!
Stormy and Yums will force Super Marco to use that flicker early. That's already a spell wasted. And also for Cram, the bottom side actually spent his flicker as well. Kyle TZ though,
Cram down.
First blood towards Kyle TZ.
What a rotation there by Falcons AP Bren. Almost a kill at the top lane, but there's a cross map play, I think.
They gotta get that kill. They don't get that kill. That's rough. They just lost like all their gold plating bot lane.
Level 4.
Jeez.
With Kyle TZ for this game. So expect more of the rotations in the golden, because that is what's happening for both of our teams, and this is going to be a pretty intense fight, I guess, because a lot of trades, even bottom lane here, but Cram, he needs to be careful against the Flap TZ and Kyle TZ.
It's already very different from game 1 and 2. Early first blood, and Kyle TZ.
No, am I earning more as being a caster than your job? I mean, in terms of like day, like how much I make in a day.
Sort of players here from Udo Red Giants. A lot of folks at the middle lane.
I don't know. It depends.
Themselves in a way that they could get a kill, but we have Kyle TZ as well.
But I don't work casting. I don't work casting throughout the whole year, right? It comes in seasons, so. Like over a year, no, I do not make more in casting than my day job. I make way more in my day job. But in terms of like hourly pay, even then, maybe not.
be at level 4, specifically for
I work at a
Stormy
pretty nice
Brazil,
restaurant.
at level 3. Again, because of the aggression that Falcons AP brand has been doing against them, the rotation
And I'm pretty good at what I do
that continuous for
when it comes to being a
YRG.
server.
And, yep, we have Yums here already for the vision, but for Falcons AP brand, there is few and flap easy.
And like, if I wanted to work nights more and work dinner menu more,
level 6
no, I'm not a chef.
So
If I work dinner menu more and like really fully committed to being in a restaurant, I would make a pretty decent amount of money.
Here, Sakai finds it. Penalty zone towards the backside, though it's connects on towards still. But it seems like Red Giants, they're ready to fight as well. Ogwen displays towards the backside.
Oh, went down.
Ogwen falls.
There's some server, like some of the top selling servers at my restaurant. Let's put it this way. Some of the top selling servers at the restaurant are almost clearing 6 figures. I don't work as much as they do, and I don't work the same types of shifts that they do. But just to give an example, there's like 2 or 3 servers at my restaurant that are getting close to 6 figures.
Able to survive, and Sakai finds the extra 200 gold. Grama, though, will be the trade, so both XP laners will fall in the bottom side of the map.
A year.
But still better trade from Red Giants because you have 2 players with assists because of that kill against Slapteasy, but it was a nice
We're making like 80, 90K a year.
And right now, I think
Top
the
server.
Falcons AP brand is again the lantern flare from Stormy. It's as if they are not really timing it that much before counter engage against YRG, but yeah, the Red Giants, they just need to continue what they're doing. Probably get those jungles or neutrals against Kyle TZ as early.
But again, I work at a very busy restaurant that has a. Oh! That guy gets killed in a few. Oh, went down. Kyle TZ trying to pick up the pieces.
Will be able to get out with that quad jet on a flap. TZ with the penalty zone will deal damage towards Stormy and you. Super Mario a little bit late, but Red Giants, they were able to get out and disengage.
Okay, so for Super Mario, I thought
Do you consider becoming a coach? I have.
Already low in life.
I wanted to coach the girls C9 team.
For him. Again, for your Red Giants, nice usage of skills. They were very sustainable at the middle lane. That's why Falcons AP brand, they need to speed things up and take objectives. Hence, they are.
They wanted midnight. Before they were C9, I wanted to coach them.
For the backup, but the turtle now will fall to the hands of Falcons AP Bren. Yep, Falcons AP Bren, they have found compensation, but man, Sakai's will not stand idly by. They will take the first structure in the game.
That is a very nice cross-map play from Red
John
Giants.
Odom, I was making barely 30. Where were you working, bro? As a server.
They're not giving them the chance to win on team fight. And if there's
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's other servers who are only like at my restaurant that are maybe clearing 40, 50.
Because it's as if he is the initiator from Red Giants, and then there's gonna be that follow-up setup play from Yunes, and Stormy's doing a great job on that Yujin play, and I heard the conceal from YRG.
Red Giants are
Okay, yeah, that's why, Sean Odom.
Displacement there on towards
Flap TZ low.
Before to use the flicker, the damage will follow. Innocent with the Shaman Force, dealing a lot of damage, immobilizing Ogwen as well. And Graham secures it. Shadow kill towards the backside, will not be able to find anyone. Good onwards, on towards Kyle TZ in the backside. The Graham will deal a lot of damage.
Okay. YRG getting momentum.
In the hands of the jungler as well. At the end, it's a 3-for-1 in favor of the Giants.
What a nice play from Red Giants. Even a bite time, by the way, from Cam, but middle lane. Unstoppable already for Sakai's, but Stormy's gonna be down. Super Marco running for his life. Now Falcons, AP Brenna, there's a bit of a juggle for them against the Red Giants, but YRG is keeping up that lead. 1,800 in terms of gold. We have Sakai's and Innocent on top of that gold farm against the Falcons AP Brenna. Sekai's, by the way, is at 5,700, while Calteasy is at 4,400. So that's a huge leap in terms of the itemization because he has the Malefic Roar already.
Oh, that's more damage already, right? And 7 minutes in, what a recovery by Udara Giants. Clan, though, will take a lot of heat here with the crowd control and damage. Flapteasy will be able to take him down the middle. Different.
Bro, they're just all over the place, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
The mid. Take a look at Sakai.
This is a brawl.
He will clean up on the turtle. So that's a 1-for-1, but the mute falls to the Udara Giants.
Nice diversion of attention for the players of Udara Giants at the middle lane. So it's a free turtle rather for Sekai's at that time. Sekai's, by the way, is at 504.
But yeah, to like even be a server in my restaurant, you need to have at least like 5 years experience. Like
there's gonna be that threat from Falcon's AP brand and Supermarket.
most of the servers in my restaurants are career servers. Like this will be the job for the rest of their life. They've been doing it for 10, 20. Like the guy, like some of the top earners in my restaurant have been doing it for 10, 20 years. You know.
As well as Stormy and Falcon's AP brand, while Super Marco, he has 2 items already: Windtalker and Endless Battle. Not Power Spike yet. But if you say that he is able to deal damage, the answer is yes.
Ooh, nice set of play.
Oh, Super Marco, the backside.
Oh.
Flickers out of the way.
What can I say about Chantel? Chantel's awesome, bro.
Stormy will be able to be finished by the members of Udara Giants.
Bro!
As Graham jumps in, dives in. Now on the backside, it is actually the Hayabusa looking for a small cheeky kill.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That is going to be a wipeout also for the side of YRG, hence them taking this turret at the middle lane. So things are looking good for YRG. The layering of skills is there. Stormy is doing a pretty stable job.
Fcap doesn't throw on purpose, bro. Come on, Sushi.
Kills from YRG.
Fcap never throws on purpose.
Kill participation for this Eugene, and I think Falcon's AP brand is having a hard time to counter this type of lineup from Udara Giants because even at the item shows. So we have the Thunderbelt already for Cram, Road to Dominance Ice, and even for Falcon's AP brand.
YRG just winning the coin flip this game.
The shield and even the HP bars here of Udara Giants, and because of the team fight, from 2,000 gold lead and now 7,000 for YRG.
Things are not looking good here for Falcon's AP brand. Udara Giants, can they keep up here to stay in the series? The Lord, yeah, the first one will be taken for the side of Udara Giants.
Also, it's kind of hard for Falcon's AP brand to counter-engage because Yums is always one step ahead.
A lot of this, but you have to, like, listen, not everywhere you go, our server's going to make that. Like, it's understandable what you're making, like, Sean Odom. Kyle TZ about to go down. Nice burn, mega kill. Or last shot. You have to also understand, I'm in like a big tourist area. Like, I'm in Florida. St. Pete is one of the like most blooming cities in the USA right now. It's one of the most expensive cities to live in the USA right now.
Final flash on towards you. Flapteasy holding on. Now he will look and run, trying to survive from innocence as he claims the unstoppable. Here, Udara Giants still stands with 5. And with that, they will be satisfied in taking the mid-base turret.
Definitely, there's a huge lead in terms of the items and even the levels here from our players. Sekai's is at level 15. While Calteasy is at level 13. So we are still at 11 minutes of the game, very far from that equilibrium moment. So for Falcon's AP brand, it's kind of hard for them to defend since Udara Giants is more on the aggressive side.
Yeah.
But they have the kit as long as there is a nice I'm offended play from Oakland and then finish it with a penalty zone.
Uh-oh.
YRG, they're just jumping against Fcap.
Yeah, this is very different from game 1 and 2 because Udara Giants, they now are dictating the game. Fcaps, they are playing us Udara Giants' game. It's very different from game 1 and 2. And take a look at the tempo control from Udara Giants as well, right? You know what? There's no objective on the board. Let's slow it down.
And even at the items here for Stormy, there's no slowing down. Even the bought that brute force breastplate and then the glowing wand, so they just want continuous damage against the Fcap. And we don't have, okay, we have the dominance eyes for Ogwen.
Bro, watching C9 last MSC.
It's really hard for Ogwen to be up
Bro.
front because even Innocent is almost close to that full item. Probably Road to Blood Wings after this Holy Crystal and even the Feather of Heaven.
And with that, it's very nasty, right? Because with the Blood Wings, extra shieldings, it will be trickier to take Innocent down. And yeah, I mean, if we're talking about Ogwen, it's very hard for this Ruby to even stay in the front lines. Why?
If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. It really is appreciated. There's like almost 400 people in chat and only 100 likes. If you could take a second to do that, it means the world to me.
You can see right now the Lord has spawned for this game. Now, Yudo Red Giants, they have the upper hand for the positioning.
Of M6, it's getting wild. I have no clue, man. Who knows?
He's having a hard time. Sometimes he uses the penalty zone, and the flicker is used to back away against the players of Yudo Red Giants, not the other way around. So there's going to be an error from Yudo Red Giants. Probably it's going to be having Stormy up front and take all the damage from Falcon's AP Bren.
Say, well, Falcon's AP Bren be able to contest. TZ level 14. Of course, Sakai is level 15.
Oh, nice, I'm offended.
Will connect on towards one. Sakai
good kill on a cram.
Will be the trade. Will they want more as
Flap TZ low, though. 1 for 1. Lord does go to YRG. Itchy back.
This is going to be difficult here for Falcon's AP Bren.
Itchy back.
Lord has already spawned in the middle lane, there's no added layer of sustain for Falcon's AP Bren. Although they have Ogwen, but it's kind of hard because they're still waiting for that Eternal Guard from a few, but depending if Kaltis
Yeah, Gani has, I feel like Gani has a little trouble picking up his pace.
Now let's see, Ogwen receiving a lot of damage. Super Marco, Kaltizi in the backside will be able to escape, but
Kyle for Super Marco. GG's, GG's. GG's.
Gentlemen, we have a game 4.
That is a very nice execution there by the Yudo Red Giants. Not letting Falcon's AP Bren win. They're not done yet.
I don't know about a reverse sweep. We'll see. It's going to be tough to take freaking 3 games in a row off Fcap.
Jushin, yeah. Big problem for Falcon's AP Bren, even from the early game.
Yeah, a lot
Jushin,
of
okay, is Jushin 2 words?
Yes, technically.
Technically.
Yes.
But we get you.
Will you get me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We get you.
Okay, great. But yeah, right, Jushin was like the #1 problem the Falcons AP Bren were facing even from that early portion of the game. The laning phase was terrible for Falcons AP Bren. It was very difficult for them to have that mid-trio prio. And then as soon as they started getting into the neutral objective takes, the Jushin also had a big say as to how everything really went down. So it was very difficult for FlapTZ to find an opening. Even if he does, there are moments where he misses his penalty zone. But if he does land it, he just instantly gets choke slammed by Jushin. It's so annoying.
A very masterful usage by the
Snapdragon Elite Gaming.
Stormy. I think Falcons AP Bren isn't that prepared if they're up against a Jushin user like Stormy.
Yeah.
We saw how this Jushin was just so causing a lot of problems, right? Because, yeah, Ogwen cannot really position himself. He shows and then he got knocked up, or he, again, essentially jawhead ejector, right, with the skills that Jushin
Kaltizi High didn't have impact? Yeah. Or am I going to eat something else or drink another cup of coffee? What's the plan, bro?
Yeah, Jushin's value, you know what, instantly adjustment, I believe. Next game will be banned.
Yeah, it's like going into the arcade and you play a claw game that isn't nerfed.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
It's so reliable, and the fact that the Jushin can even actually go a little bit more utility with her build just makes her that much more difficult to take down and makes her even more annoying, right? Brute Force Breastplate as one of her options, as well as the Clock of
Iced
Destiny.
coffee? Nah, I'm not really an iced coffee drinker.
She didn't go for
like maybe midday.
Went Flicker. And yet
It's like an occasional thing.
In the game that it was a sure kill onto Stormy.
That's true. And if we look at the assists, it's 20 assists out of the 20 kills of YRG. And if in case someone will find him, Stormy, in the middle of the team fight, he has the
Bro, it's still
IQ1.
2 hours till finals.
The players from Fcap are slowed, and at the same time, some of the players at WarRG are prepared to group up for Stormy's protection.
And with that, right, imagine with the slow, Humes jumps in with the onward, jumps in with the Earth Shatter as well. A lot of utilities, a lot of enablers with Cram as well, Final/Flicker. Yeah, a lot of holes already for FCAP's position or composition, and that is also one of the reasons why Super Marco wasn't able to give out the impacts or create the impacts that he did in the first or the second game.
I agree, and with those rotations, right, Sakai's was given so much more space. Look at his GPM. 981.
Almost close to 1,000, yeah.
That is super high.
And even he's not even the highest damage per minute, right? So imagine if ever all the skills here has been used by YRG and a specific player, how can you sustain that one? How can you sustain the threat? 2,796 damage per minute, and you have another layer of damage from Sekai's fracture.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
That's imbalanced.
Yeah, I agree, right? She built brute force breastplates.
Yeah.
And she has the highest damage. Stormy.
From the lanterns.
Prince of Mages, stop.
Yeah, I mean, this is just shows how just when they're online here, Eudora Giants, they are really online here. So guys, picking up the MVP 807.
Wow.
I can't complain.
Yeah, this is probably because of
Eat
the
Brandy and Juggle, you're hungry.
that YRG
Someone
played
show
because of
Sanji
the
just
solid trio at the middle lane. They were just juggling and kiting the other lanes from Falcon Safety Brand. We could see that as early as 3 minutes. Even
All right,
4
we need
minutes
something.
per
I'll be
game,
right
there
back.
are bigger neutral objectives during that game. It was very difficult for Falcons AP Brand to escape that one because the displacement of their heroes are more on the linear side, and it was better for them if they go aggressive also. But because of the huge gap in terms of the items, even the levels, it was so hard for Ogwen and even Flap TZ to set up a play.
I agree, because technically Falcons AP Brand had a composition that had the stoppers going for them, right? They had the Ruby, they had a Flap TZ. That should have worked, right? But it doesn't work if you're 11,000k gold. 11k gold behind.
Yeah.
Right? You're just falling so far behind. Every time you go into these team fights, you get shredded by the damage. Because at this point, right, Innocent was already full items. Sakai's was also ramping up on those items. Even Stormy was a big issue, despite her not being full build just yet. And so at the entirety of it all, every time the Eudora Giants pick up something of a... But actually, it's true for both of these teams, right? If you are able to get a big gold gap, a gold lead, and look for that snowball from the early stage of the game, it's very difficult for things to go the other way around.
I mean, I agree, but even in the early game, it was Falcons AP Brand. They were having some sort of play, but in that mid game, I think that's the mid game power spike where, yeah, Eudora Giants says this is our time, and we saw Sakai's with the rotations more effective if you compare to Kalatizi in this game, and we saw the impact that Sakai's gave in that game. His angle taking, of course, supplemented by Stormy. But man, I hope we see the same vibe here from Eudora Giants for Game 4.
Yeah. Let's see whether or not we'll get that, but we're gonna have to see it after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our players a little bit of time before we head into the next game in this best of 5 series. And with that, we'll see you after. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We're gonna be a bum or a fat boy and have some cookies and milk.
Hi, we are from Snapdragon, so we have an activity in Q City Mall. So whoever participate in our game will get a free notebook. And also for the
Is Snapdragon a Chinese company?
game, you get a token to exchange for the jersey. People need to follow our Instagram and post story, tag and hashtag for us, and then can join for our game. So who get the first kill and the first tower will be the winner. So the winner will get the token and also the notebook.
Hi guys, when you come to SPS MLBB ESL, you can expect to have some free support cards, get our free door gifts, you can get a chance to have free diamonds or free skins, and come to our jersey redemption counter, you can have a chance to get some free jerseys. And
Snapdragon is an American company?
customize on it too. Apart
What?
from that, you can also come and have a meet and greet session with our pro players.
Qualcomm.
And don't miss out.
Huh. Yeah, I remember that, Cameron. That is weird, huh? This also might be their way to kind of branch out into Southeast Asia a bit more. Literally every other region. I don't know, man. Hey, TREX, huge shout out to you from Australia. Keep up the good work. Thank you, mate. Radesh. Hell yeah, bro, Australia. I always wanted to go to Australia. I want to go to Steve Irwin's zoo. Irwin, I don't know what it's called. The Irwin Zoo? But I want to go. Do you guys think, do we think they tied up here? Can YRG tie it up?
Game 4 is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, as the Yudu Red Giants strike back in a convincing fashion. And it looks like we have a game on our hands, a series on our hands, as we are in the Snapdragon Pro Series live from Quill City Mall, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Oh, it's amazing seeing the adjustment from YRG. Finally, let's see though, they're not done again, game by game. Hopefully, they can extend the series to a game 5.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just happy to be here, get to watch this games from our teams. But yeah, I'm really looking forward for game number 5 because that performance from YRG, they just made a statement that they can still win the game.
Yep, they can still come back.
They did just make a
Our
statement.
big concern, right, coming into this, a 2-0 already from Falcons AP Bren. Will the Yudu Red Giants be able to come back?
Because they didn't just win, they
Is Mara not casting? I mean,
it worked them.
Okay, she's on a break.
Mara and the girlfriends of Falcons AP Brent play. So they have their buff with Innocent. It's the girlfriend buff.
Girlfriend buff. I like it. Because, you know, sometimes in MPL IDs specifically, when the girlfriends are present, that's when it's not a buff. It's like a girlfriend nerf.
Oh.
Sometimes. But
I mean, could have gone either way.
it's worked out for Innocent so far, right?
Can't complain.
So we'll see how this pans out. It's a full house, by the way, at Quill City Mall already, and we're just in game number 4. Imagine what it's going to be
All
like
right,
for the grand
here we go.
finals. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's not get ahead of ourselves as we do still have to get through the drafts here for game number
I'm not gonna
4.
lie, I like the mall vibe, bro.
On blue side, Yudu Red Giants on the red.
I like the tournaments in the malls.
Or open it up so there will be a trade. Maybe Falcons AP Brand will get the Yujin and then they get
Cool vibe.
or any of the heroes like Moskov and Roger. So yeah, this is quite an interesting drafting sequence probably from both of our coaches.
Julian might be open. We're gonna see in a second. Oh, Julian's open. That might be a death sentence, bro. Oh, they still go for the Roger.
Roger. Maybe Yujin Minotaur.
Bro, they cannot give few Julian mid, bro.
Yeah, it's very interesting, right? This chess match begins now. Well, yeah, Falcons AP Brent, even though Zushin got 100% KP in that last game, seems like, you know what? Yeah, that game was a fluke. We can adjust and we can do better. Falcons AP Brent, again, letting go of that Zushin. Yudu Giants, I say just get the Jushin and I think the Claude. No, the Moskov.
The Moskov, yes. Or
Is a
maybe a Minotaur
strong option.
also. Or even the
Hello.
earliest. Now it was very effective for Sekai's. Oh, okay, it's gonna be Julian and
Julian Minnow.
So they're not overthinking this time around, even though the Jushin was pretty much available or pretty much effective the other game. So
Oh.
Brandon can get Charisma's earliest now. Maybe even the Edith, by the way, could be one, and even the Moskov. So that Roger Jungle, but they had a hard time.
All right, boys.
With the Roger Jungle for Kyle TZ.
Let's see if it ties up.
I think it's important not to tunnel vision too much on the Jushin because despite the fact that we've seen the Jushin find a lot of success, there are a lot of ways to counter the Jushin, right? If you
Let's
have
see if it ties up, boys.
If you have the Mitrio Prio, there are still loopholes around.
Oh, man.
That's being banned out. But it looks like Falcons AP Brand, they will not.
Both teams drafting their minds out right now, I feel like, bro.
For themselves as well as the Grok. So this is actually great, right? Because one of the downfalls of the Jushin is that wave clear. She's really great at the 1v1 in terms of just damage output and of course as the displacements from her skills. But one of her main problems is the mana usage and she can't spam it as fast in the early game. So her wave clear is kind of lacking. But they've supplemented that with the Grok, who has an incredible wave clear.
I get a lot of ingrown hairs on my elbows, guys.
They want a hero that could shred this Grok as early as possible. More on what are the heroes that are.
I need to exfoliate my elbows.
Moskov is mid to late game, depending on the laning. Could be a burst hero, definitely not a Vexana, because it could be countered out. Oh, it's more of the pokes. So they're still trying to make this Eve work for you, the Red
Eve
Giants.
again,
so
bro.
The synergy from this Minotaur and Eve could be great.
You know, I thought that they were.
That guy looks nervous, bro. Why is he shaking, bro?
I thought because it is Stormy's signature hero. He does have that in that pocket, but the Eve comes through, Goni, why Eve?
You know what? Seeing the synergy with the Minotaur, it might work considering earlier it was Yves and Edith. Yeah, I see the vision, but maybe with Minotaur, it's more direct, right? With Minotaur, you have somebody that's constantly will be in front of you. And of course,
You go
now,
Ruby EXP, bro.
Giants, they will somehow limit Flap TZ's option here. So Arlet, I'm seeing a glue potential ban as well from the side of Udara Giants. Falcons AP Brer on the other side. Maybe they will start limiting.
Not Charizla ban. No, or they take the Charizla here, huh?
A Claude ban here.
Yeah, probably for. Well, actually, it would be a nice ban for both teams. But it will be better for Udara Giants. And now that they have the Eve, I won't be surprised if Falcons AP Bren will get a Lapu-Lapu, maybe a Yuzhong.
That's all possible, yeah.
Just to shake things up.
Oh, my
against the
elbows are
Udara
gross,
Giants. So
guys.
that's why Eve the Arlot was banned by a YRG. And yeah, Claude is a
Like
nice
a
ban for them because
fucking-
that was the hero that was used against this Eve.
Unless they pick it up for themselves. Because technically they do have first pick. So maybe Falcons AP Bren want to ban the Claude.
You evolving, bro.
Falcons AP Bren, they can also flex this Roger to the gold lane if necessary. So it's still open for both teams here. It seems like they have made that decision. It will be the no
All
one
right.
here. Udara Giants, they do not care about the Claude, but they do care about Nolan.
What's up, Stormbringer?
I was thinking for Falcons AP Bren, they could switch this
Don't worry about no claw, bro.
Roger on the golden and have Alpha as their jungle, which is probably one of
Good
the
Ruby ban.
reasons
Because
why
Ruby and Yves are really
Ruby
good
has been
combo.
banned for Fcap. Now,
Ruby XP could have been kind of scary.
Hero that could be up front. Edith is still open.
Charizla.
Has been banned. Charizla is still open. You know what? Is Paquito good against a Yushin?
I think, yeah.
Paquito's actually not bad against the Jushin because you close the distance.
Again, there's a Grok and the Roger. It's going to be very tough.
Yeah, technically the burst from the Paquito should be able to get up close and personal with the Jushin. I think we talked about this at MWI with LaFell. Like, what is a good counter was the Jushin?
You punch her
Any
in the
hero
face.
that can really just dive in your face will be a problem for Jushin, I think. So Paquito could work, but if there's cover, it becomes a little bit more difficult. But the Udara Giants, they go for something very different. They go for the carry, understanding that they do need Shred to be able to hunt down this Grok in the later stage of the game.
That's an interesting approach here. Carry, I think it's a debut for that hero in the playoffs, right? We have yet to see Carry in the playoffs of SPS. So Udara Giants here taking another approach in the lower brackets finals. Remember, match point for Falcons AP Bren.
Yeah, but we saw that Falcons AP Bren were hovering on the Claude and the glue. So the carry might have a hard time.
Do you know Nicoletta's playing ISF?
It's as if
The girls, right? Or do I know if she is? I don't know.
Innocent here. But yeah, it's going to be carry and glue. We have 100% win rate out of the 3 times this glue was
Paquito really might not
by
be horrible here.
Also, so Udara Giants, what's their EXP lane?
But remember, Falcons AP Bren picked up a Claude into a Minotaur, right? So it's not going to be as straightforward. A Minotaur can knock the Claude up and cancel that Blazing Duet. So there are layers to these counters, right? Essentially, the Claude can counter the Yves with just burst damage, especially with the Blazing Duet. But on the other hand, the Minotaur could also cancel the Blazing Duet to render that useless.
Charizla.
And Udara Giants, they secure that lockdown in the Charizla.
Udara Giants will stick to their comforts here with Charizla picked up for Cram. And here, this is it. The 10 heroes that will enter the line of Dawn.
Match point, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Snapdragon Pro Series, our final day in the playoffs. One more step away into the grand finals, and Falcons AP Bren should be able to get this if they execute their draft properly. Remember, both of the compositions have layers to it, so that execution is going to be very important. Who will be able to lead in the early game usually is the team to be able to win it all out. With the fast pace of the meta, we are going straight into the Land of Dawn.
Let's see, composition-wise, it's It's tough. Innocent, I believe he will rock the Purify as well.
Yep.
So it will be harder for him to engage or disengage without the flicker.
I'm trying to actually look that up real quick.
If in case Falcons Apebrand wants to go,
Our women's team hasn't been decided yet for ISF. At least it's not on Liquipedia yet.
Because it might be hard for Yum to soak up all the damage against Fcap just in case. So I'm expecting that things will be fast from Fcap since they have the Grok.
Yeah, I feel like I also heard that she might not play ISF.
Falcons Apebrand clearing first that middle lane as compared to Stormy and Yums in the middle lane. So Quantum Charge for 3 players of Falcons Apebrand with the Claude, Grok, and even the Rogers to expect faster pacing from Fcap.
Let's see here. Will it come through or not? Well, Sakai's will be able still to take that purple. And yeah, laning wise, Super Marco and Innocent, Claude and Gary here, both just very, very annoying in that mid. Oh, Ogwin engaged on, but will still have the flicker to get out.
I really like how Stormy is poking View at that time because View is technically using the Purify, right? It's gonna be hard for him if he's already low on life, and we have players from the Red Giant that could literally jump through him. So with those Void Blasts and even the Void Crystal, it might be hard for View to zone out the players of Udo Red Giant. So things are pretty
Eve never wins, it's a curse.
Just the usual
We'll see.
rotation from all of them.
I definitely like Fcap's draft.
On the resilience boots or the tough boots. So he will be literally in front of
But
everyone from Udo Red Giants.
YRG, if they can actually, like, if they can make their comp is doable, like it's a workable comp, right?
With their mid laners, View in the backside, real relation popped early, not in the turtle's mid here, very aggressive, and that will force View to use the Purify. Oh, take a look at the turtle.
Oh,
the guys will reset the turtle here, taking it patiently.
Yeah, I thought that Udo Red Giants will force this turtle because we have 2 players from Falcons Apebrand going back to their base because of those zone outs from Udo Red Giants. But since Ogwin was also in front, it's really hard for Udo Red Giants to be that aggressive. And we could see him being poked here by 4 players of Udo
our first turtle hasn't even been started yet. We're almost 3 minutes in.
Even Ogwin, but I think the rotation of Kyle Teasy is somehow different as compared to Udo Red Giants. That's why Ogwin is trying to zone this turtle.
Yeah, the lane providing vision as well. And you saw how both gold laners earlier on, they cleared the mid. So there's some funneling towards the gold lane, right? Clearing 2 lanes at one time, and well, Udo Red Giants here, they might commit this Lord. Ogwin again providing vision for you in the top lane. Will be engaged on. Will be forced, but with
the one thing you gotta give it to YRG is their combat, like the synergy between the team, between the heroes, is pretty crazy. The amount of crowd control is pretty crazy.
That's why there's an opening from Udo Red Giants to set up a play against them. One charge!
On towards Larry as well.
Fcap does have more meta picks, I feel like.
This is the first Lord, ladies and gentlemen.
With the Jushin and the Roger, but...
4 almost. And yeah, no teams has yet to pick this up. Cram now being taken down here, surely with the damage.
How is Cram not dead yet, bro?
There you go. Flap TG though should be the
Buddy Smith.
in the middle of it.
Oh, Sekai's, bro.
And almost a kill here.
He's so disgusting, bro.
Let that go. Now it's a 3v1 against
They're still smoked, Humes.
Will not be able to find an escape
Well
route.
played by Fcap. Well played by Fcap.
Falcons Apebrand, they lose the turtle, but they win the fight.
You know what, Flap TC was really tanky at that time. A lot of delay with the motion from Udo Red Giants. All along I thought he was going to be down even before those skills from Falcons Apebrand. But because of that, you have 2 players down from Udo Red Giants. But the good thing is that for the marksman laning, it is actually Innocent on the lead against Super Marco. Probably
Innocent is winning now.
And in terms of rage, it's going to be Carry on the upper hand. But top lane, there's going to be a zone out from Falcons Apebrand.
Cram is smoked, bro. Zushin is so broken.
They will be able to take Cram down.
It's as if an episode straight from Quinn's Gambit for a few. He's playing like the players from Udo Red Giants are like chess pieces, right? All along, Crown thought that the penalty zone is going to be sufficient to escape that threat from Falcons AP Bren, but the Lantern Glare is still there for Fcap. So 4-2 is the score. We could see the Flask of Oasis already being built up by Yums on this game. And in terms of the jungles, okay, Kyle TZ is at level 9.
Yeah, at this point, YRG needs to get to where they can team fight quick, which is why it's so huge. If Innocent can get this tower, it's big for them. And YRG's still winning out in terms of gold right now. It's not a lot, but...
There to back it up. Now being inferior defensively towards the backside, but the damage from Kyle TZ should be enough, but no. Innocent
oh! Innocent pops the Purify. He's in a bad spot, though. Oh! Still goes down.
Surely falls in the hands of you.
That was tough.
Finds Oakland as well. It's a 1-for-1 here. Pre-turtle.
Definitely a miscalculation there from Innocent after the wall charge.
Okay. Oh no, they're whiffing. Or really, it's not even like Cram's whiffing. It's like Fcap's just playing, bro. They're playing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fighting time as well at that point, right? Meanwhile, Sakai's, he is dealing that turtle in the top side of the map. So, yeah, Red Giants on Falcons AP Bren here. First 6 minutes, already 9 kills. So, action-packed.
RG still holding the gold lead.
So, let's see here. Do they want to stabilize before entering the mid-game?
You know what? I think like
Bro, Super Marco's getting denied a lot.
Stabilized side of the game, because even though Falcons AP Bren is at 6 kills, they are on the lead actually in terms of gold. That is because again of the laning from Innocent. There's a huge lead between him, but top lane.
Flicker while charged, connects on towards Sakai's. Oh, Kyle TZ damage will not be enough to take him down just yet.
Oh, the damage on a Cram, bro.
A lot of damage. Real word of revelation now put out. No casualty on that skirmish.
Very, very tanky Cram. As we can see there, that's not enough shredding damage yet from Falcons AP Bren.
Jushin is the most brain rot hero there is right now, bro. It is the most retarded.
Around the map.
Herb, what's up?
Red Giants, they're focusing on giving space on Innocent's lane. Even Yums is rotating on those areas. But in terms of the items of Innocent already with the 2 core items, Corrosion Sight and even the Golden Staff. A lot faster to Super Marco, definitely, because Super Marco only has the Demon Hunter Sword as the core item.
Skip it a hero, bro. Skip it a hero.
Be able to maintain their lead here once we're in the mid game. Well, Falcons AP Bren, different approach, right? It seems like even though they have the juice in, different type of aggression, if you can see. If you compare it to
why is Cram already tanky since minute 1?
Yeah,
Body of Smith, bro.
Playing splendidly again.
What Turisla does. He doesn't feel that tanky though. He's literally 3 deaths.
If there's a hero
he don't feel too tanky, bro.
But yeah, at this part, it's gonna be the Lord team fight, right? So for you to Red Giants as much as possible, you wanna focus on forcing that Purify as early as possible against you and have him targeted after that.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, Innocent 3 items already done.
Yeah.
So
what the hell was that?
That's why he's ready. He's in the vicinity of the Lord because he wants kills now.
Yeah, that's true. That's why even Red Giants, they're forcing this Lord to be
Lord flickered, bro. Uh-oh, Sekai's able to get it. Super Marco to the backside, though, with the Blazing Duet. A lot of damage. Immobilized. Down goes Cram. Down goes Yums. Sekai's in a bad spot. Might not be able to get away with this. Pulled back by the Lantern. Tries to enhance out, and no, Kyle TZ gets a double kill.
For Falcons AP Bren.
4 for a Lord. 4 for a Lord.
For the side of Red Giants, gonna be Innocent, but good thing is that they were able to secure that Lord. Not really sure if they can capitalize on this, but Falcons AP Bren, they're slowly changing the economy of this game, even forcing Innocent on a dashing way just to defend that mid lane turret, but they're able to secure that one out. And there's a gold swing, 1,300 gold lead for Fcap.
Yeah, Sakai's got the Lord, but the Lord is irrelevant. Falcons AP Bren still.
Lord wasted his flicker, bro.
Control, regardless. Red Giants, though, they can pick up scraps here. They want to defend
this is, but this is like Bren, right? This is typical. Like I say it every time during cast and stuff. I always say it. First Lord is prime time for Bren, bro. Even when they're behind, First Lord is prime time. And like, you know, a team's actually got Bren by the cojones when they're able to still hold a strong lead after First Lord. If they can get past First Lord and still have their gold lead, then they can win, right? But Fcap is so good at turning things around. Like, they were behind about 1,000, 1,500 gold, and just in, boom, one fight.
Right now, and the rest of the team members, now displays Scram though.
Cram to the backside. Sekai's looks for something. Gets hit by the wild charge. Cram low. Sekai switches. Oh, Sekai's, why'd you switch, bro? That's it. That's it. That's it.
Giants at that, another as Yumes and Stormy will fall. Innocence once again. Last man standing.
What a way to stop the Sky Prince at the time. Well timing
Sekai's
on that
Prince.
from Ogwen, protecting you and the rest of the Falcons.
Prince of Sekai's. Prince of Sekai's.
Damage or defense in the mid lane turret. It's gonna be a long and tough defense for you, the Red Giants. It's definitely Falcons AP Bren on the lead.
This might be it, man. Falcons AP Bren, they might snowball because
Bro,
of
and YRG's going to do that thing they always do, right? Even when they're behind 4,000 gold, they're going to push out and look for fights like it's an even game right now.
There will be counterplays. Innocent isn't technically given
Hopefully
the
they
right
don't.
position just yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Also provided by the teams as well. Still 0 kills to his name.
Yeah, that's true because Sekai's is at level 13. Kyle TZ is at level 15.
6-0 and 7 on Kyle TZ, bro.
3 core items for Kyle TZ. You have the Thunder Belt and then went straight for the Endless Battle. And even after the difference in terms of the levels, even the other heroes of Falcons April are on the lead against Sekai. So it's going to be Lord now for both of our teams. There's
Oh, God.
Lord and the wall for
Oh, God. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous.
Falcons AP Bren, they more have a formation here in taking the setup. But it seems like they will know. They're not gonna blitz this Lord just yet here. They're taking their time, and Utera Giants, they know, they understand, because the bottom side of the map is heavily controlled by Super Marco. Though, Lord is below 50% now. It's resetted.
Cram in trouble. Force use a flicker.
Towards Cram, but Cram flickers out.
Oh wow, Falcons AP Bren forcing some of the spells here from the Red Giants. I could see Kyle TZ forcing this Lord. We have the movement from the Red Giants while Yums buys that Oracle. So still a juggle for both of our teams in this game. But Falcons AP Bren almost close in securing that one.
Yeah.
And even 3 players are zoning the players of the Red
Yikes.
Giants.
Yeah, Falcons AP Bren,
Yikes.
that, that
YRG in
window,
trouble, baby.
It's now green. It's
Audience
now
real
over. They
quiet.
take the Lord, and now they understand that this might be the final push. This might be the Lord that take them to the grand finals.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for the Red Giants. As long as they are able to get the attention of the Lord in the other lanes, it would be easier for them. But looking at how Ogwen is delaying the Lord, they are forcing all inhibitor turrets to be destroyed before the last
YRG against the wall, boys.
The middle lane. So nice wave management here for Falcons AP Bren. Now for you, the Red Giants, we have those flickers from Stormy, even a flicker from Yums. You want to set up that real world manipulation, even if no one's here, just to back up the damage.
Yeah, they have info. Still Cram, no spell, as well as Stormy. Lord now in the middle lane.
Lord getting melted. YRG still okay. Fcap playing the distance. Out comes world manipulation.
To secure the zone.
Cram, Yumes, Innocent, Sekai's all kind of playing the field. Maybe trying to defend this top tower. Speedy Light Wheel does come out. Brings Ogwen down to about 20%. Down to the boss side. Cram looks for the penalty zone just to be able to get away, but few keeps. That zoning. Stormy gets a little bit of poke damage on the 3 members of Fcap. The Red Giants able to defend.
And the bottom lane inhibitor turret will be destroyed, but because of their defense formation,
Kyle TC looking for an angle. Ogwen as well. Watch for the big wild charge. SRG needs to try to stay a little spaced out. They get hit by one big wild charge and it's G's. Innocent caught next to the wall. Ogwen still doesn't blow. The pull back on a Cram.
It's just spokes. It's just spokes for Fcap.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now, Ogwen, though, has the flicker. So keep in mind, the flicker wild charge could come in when needed. Utera Giants, yeah, will they go out of their base or will they turtle Seems like the answer is for now. Yeah, they'll just wait for the minions to come into their base. I gotta say though, they have the carry, so they can definitely shred the Lord down swiftly.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. I agree because for Red Giants, again, the struggle here is that not.
I'm
on
sorry.
Innocent side,
No yawning. My
because
bad.
He has the
My bad.
farm still almost closed with Super Marco's farm. It just so happens that they are having a hard time on setting up a play against Falcon's AP Bren. Again, we remember that play from Hume's same hero, actually, the Minotaur. They could put up that big Minowan's Fury just for the counter play and bait the players of Falcon's AP Brand to use majority of their resources. That's the winning condition now for
I'll probably lay down after this game.
That big setup play.
I don't know if we'll stream in the grand finals.
It's their job to make sure that Innocent falls first. Somehow, some way, they need to. Maybe they need.
Red Giants decoded already.
First approach, they need to bait.
No, bro, it's just we're getting some competitiveness, man.
On towards the second approach or second attempt. Let's see here, Red Giants. I don't know if it's wise to really contest this one.
Stormy in a bad spot. Cram taking a lot of damage. Flap Teasy. Able to get the grab. Innocent still playing the distance. Dashes back. Ogwin uses the wild charge. Doesn't connect. Sekai's able to push him away. Minion does creep through the mid onto the base of YRG. Their minions come out.
They're even sending Super Marco maybe towards the mid.
Super Marco looking for the possible split push here. Keep our eyes on Super Marco. Keep our eyes on Super Marco. He's getting funky here. Innocent heading back. Making sure there's nothing sussy happening. Few there as well, though, looking for Innocent. Innocent does have Purify. Kalti's able to get a couple pokes on a set, guys. Lord flickers back, pops a flicker, maybe a little bit too early. Does not get his health back. What is this bug that keeps happening there with that wall?
Oh, they're gonna win.
Sekai's able to get the Lord, but they gotta watch out for the turnaround. Out comes the RWN. Ogun able to get the wild charge. Blazing away to the backside, able to clear up. It's a 2 for 3 right now. Yudu, Red Giants, Sekai's up against Kyle Teasy. 2v1 Immortality Pops. Super Marco's here to help out. Sekai's in a bad spot, taking shots to the face. His Immortality Pops. His Immortality for Immortality. Up against Kyle Teasy, but Kyle Teasy gets a godlike kill. Cram goes down next. It's a 5-man wipe. The Lord's going to come out the mid, but Fcap should be able to clean things up.
Will be alive in 18 seconds. Is gonna be Stormy. The story now is how can Giants defend with just Yumes and Stormy left?
Let's say 7 seconds, 8 seconds for Stormy and
GG's.
Ladies and gentlemen, it will be a classic Philippines versus Philippines. Falcons AP Brand, welcome to the grand final.
Yet again, we see another Philippines versus Philippines grand finals. GG well played to Red Giants, yep. But Falcons AP Brand.
And the grudge is now official.
That 4th time's a charm, but different outcome this time around.
It's another example.
The grudge is now official.
The Immortals do bleed, the Giants do bleed, and the Kings do bleed. It was a well-played battle between both of these teams, but only one will be able to move forward as Team Liquid Philippines are waiting up on the mountain. And it's a big upset. It's a huge upset for Malaysia here at SPS. Everyone thought that the Red Giants would come back into the grand finals, but it looks like we are going to take to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mara and Rose, take it away.
Red Giants 4 kali.
The question is, are the Malaysians going to watch the grand finals? It's a great question.
The Giants have fallen to the talents of the Falcons. So guys, first of all, please give them a warm round of applause. All right guys, ini adalah grand finalist kedua untuk Snapdragon.
Malaysia still might show up, honestly, to watch the games.
Anything else, Flap, come here. I'll ask Flap first. Okay, Flap, you guys met Red Giants 4 times. And I guess, you know what, people always say 3rd time's the charm, but I think 4th time's the charm. Winning them in this elimination round is something big. What led to this change?
Ano po, naliwanagan ako sa words ni Sanford. Lahat ng nagmamataas, binababa talaga.
Okay, dia cakap dia inspired daripada Sanford punya kata-kata semalam. Kan Sanford kata, if you're always on the top or if you always act like you're on the top, one day you are bound to fall.
Now, this question is for a few. You said before that you guys were rushing a lot and that was one of your errors, but today
My
it
guy.
was a lot
My guy,
cleaner.
Flap.
Something changed
Flap always.
in AP brand. Can
You know what I like
explain to
about
us
Flap?
what that
You guys know what I really like about Flap? Win, lose. He's always gonna talk. He's always gonna have fun with it. That's why you gotta respect Flap. Like
Now they're not rushing anymore because before they
whether
would
he
always go
lost in the
head-to-head
last
with their
tournament or wins this, or like he's always gonna talk smack.
your strength.
He doesn't care
go to the
whether you beat him this time or that time. Like once he comes back and wins the next time, he's always gonna talk a smack. I fucking love it, bro.
Job well done.
That's one of the reasons why you gotta love. Like it's one of my favorite things about Flap is because you see some players like.
Opponent.
Because you see some players like they talk smack, but then once they like lose once, then they come back all freaking humble and stuff. Flap TZ doesn't matter whether he wins or loses. Forget that humble, man. Forget that, bro.
We'll have fun in lower bracket. Have fun watching us in finals.
Wow. You're gonna say something, Super Marco? Okay, no. Super Marco doesn't. He says that's it. That's the message. They said have fun in the lower bracket.
Spokesperson for the team.
Now have fun watching them in the finals.
All right, guys, ini dia grand finalist kedua untuk Snapdragon Pro Series musim ini. Once again, Cool City Mall, please give them a warm round of applause.
We got what, an hour and 20 minutes?
You can prepare for your fight later. Good luck, gentlemen. And now, let's call on Yudu Red Giant.
Oh.
They put up an incredibly
Oh yeah, Rose has to cut her hair.
great fight. And I'm pretty sure this is not the last that we will be seeing such greatness from our Malaysian representative. Okay, maybe we could do Sakai's.
Do you want to say something, a message? You can stay here, it's okay. Message to everybody that's always cheering you on every time your name comes up.
Sorry again.
Your message to the
I mean, I don't think anyone.
I just have to say
I don't know.
sorry.
I don't think anyone ever said Malaysia was like the strongest region.
Keep supporting us, even when lose. And thank you so much.
SRG has definitely proved that they're one of the strongest teams.
All right, maybe we could say
Like SRG has definitely proved they're a team to be reckoned with, which makes M6 very exciting. Depending on how Onyx comes back in, depending on how some other teams come back in, there's some headhunters when M6 comes in, man. There's a lot of just like it's every year it feels like more people could win, right? Which is really cool.
And we can't wait for the moment you come back a lot stronger. And we wish for your future victories ahead. All right, Malaysia, when I say you do, you say Red Giant. You do. You do.
That's Husky and Icy Baby, though.
One more time. You do. Thank you so much for all your efforts. We'll see you next year.
Oh my God, Mara, I am still
Icy Baby
from this
might actually believe that. I don't know.
teams have put on such a great fight. And
Husky likes to have fun.
Now you two Red Giants have shown their dominance. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner. And today, that's Falcons AP brand. But it hasn't ended there. We still have the grand finals up ahead. But before that, we're going to be talking
Do you
about
agree
what
Onyx ID has been
happened in this
nerfed?
matchup. So let's head back to our casters to break it down for us. It's all yours.
Thank you so much, Mara, as well as Rose. And you know, we're anticipating that short hair look. You can join us. You know,
I don't think Onyx is washed exactly, guys. I think other teams have just gotten stronger, and Onyx hasn't seemed to like Maybe Onyx plateaued. Maybe M5 was plateau for Onyx, and they can't seem to break that wall.
As Team Liquid Philippines are going to be awaiting Falcons AP Bren later on. But of course, coming
I think there's still possibilities from Onyx. They're not completely out of the water yet. And they're not completely like drowning in water yet, you know?
Talk us through it.
Again, I somehow, yeah, I doubted the carry pick, right? Because single lock target, you need more openings with your teammates, supplemented by your teammates, and we didn't see that in that case.
But yeah, Onyx, I mean, now I'm forgetting. They didn't make it out of, for some reason, I'm forgetting. They had a terrible run in MSC. I don't think it's like, it's it for them completely. We'll see. BTR though, bro. BTR next season. Will they be the ones, boys?
There's the counterplay for Fcap, and I don't want to say this, but I think it was the Eugene for the whole match when Udo Red Giants was able to get it, they won, and then Fcap chose it to game number 4, and then they win.
I think Onyx spent 2 years adjusting to becoming good at utility jungle meta. Doing everything they could to be able to beat Philippines. And then once they finally got close, the whole meta changed on them, and it's like the past 2 years of everything they've done. I don't know. So they are in a weird spot right now.
And then Cram just died after he tried to go in with the ultimate.
Yeah, that's true.
Mirko says BTR is the team to keep our eyes on, so we'll see. We'll see.
Armor and the dominance ice, it's not sufficient against a team like Fcap, because aside from the skills from Few and even Flap TZ, there is damage from Kyle TZ, the damage per second. So now for YRG, we can see in their hero composition that it's just in a set that can do free hits, right? It's more of YRG depending if their skills will land against the lineup of Falcons AP Bren.
Yeah, it was really tough to watch. Seeing a YRG struggle to find that window, struggle to find that opening.
They need to try. They need to stop recycling these old wash players and actually try to scout players who are hungry and motivated. Yeah.
Right, so that wipeout was the final blow, and yeah, YRG, they should have been more patient, but maybe regardless, Fcap.
It is weird that they don't ever like you barely ever see like rookies, right?
A difference in terms of their rotation against YRG.
Rookies that stick around. Rookies that don't get replaced after one bad season, you know? So we'll see. I don't know. I'm tired though. 4:45 a.m. I'm gonna go lay down, boys. We're gonna we'll probably watch the if I don't stay up to watch the series, because I have to get some sleep. Today's my day off and I have to do a bunch of stuff with baby Dino and stuff. If I don't watch the series, I might just not pay attention to any social media tomorrow and watch the grand finals tomorrow blindly. So we'll see. But yeah, we gotta get some rest. Thank you guys for joining the stream. It was my first stream in a while. Had a lot of fun with you guys. Much love.
And I saw a moment there for the side of Falcons AP Bren, even from the draft, right? Yeah, the glue.
Oh yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you join the Discord, man.
They didn't ban it. They had the opportunity and didn't ban it. Of course.
Join the Discord. Come hang out in the Discord. Talk. Be cool. I'm trying to get more people actually like talking and hanging out in the Discord. Join the Discord.
Around 13 minutes of the game, right? There's a huge swing from Fcap. Again, that is because of the difference of the hero, the composition that they have. And really have to commend how Kyle TC plays.